And hello there, everybody. It is me again, Lou, and welcome back to the Palm Rock and Roll stream. The stream with three idiots and maybe some art. I am joined as always by Mike.
I'm not joining you, Lou. You're joining me. Grab my hand. We're going on an adventure.
And by Relicious. Welcome to the stream. Bye.
Don't leave me behind. You're just freaking. I'm just standing here on the ground, all alone in open field, and you guys just flying away in a rainbow. I'm like, God damn it!
Oh crap! We can't appropriate the rainbow. No.
Appropriate the rainbow? What?
Never mind.
Why did everything minimize?
Because you hit Windows
what
plus
are you
D.
doing?
You hit Windows D.
No, I didn't. I was holding.
Wait, Windows D?
Yep.
Yeah, Windows D.
Oh! It
Yeah,
actually does minimize everything. Huh.
But I
Don't
was not
question
holding.
me.
I was moving Restream to the other monitor, and everything's just suddenly minimized. I'm like, what?
Say what?
Windows D
Say
for.
what?
Windows D for.
Actually-
Windows duck. My boss is coming.
Yeah, like because minimizing everything is totally not suspicious at all.
Oh, everything just crashed. It's the weirdest thing. I know it's the third time today, boss, but
That's
Look.
Yeah, that's odd.
look, my pants and underwear are down for porn. My pants and underwear are down for the company.
I am saving the company money by not wearing pants.
Yee.
I have no idea how this works, but it was just a weird research thing I found in 9gag. Trust me, it's a reliable source, boss.
It's very reliable, boss.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, he's probably in his fucking 80s or something. He has no idea what the internet even is. I could just... He calls me into the office to fix his PC, and he just didn't plug it in. And I'm like,
yes!
"Yeah, I'll bill you later."
Ah, yes, the internet. That thing I downloaded a few years ago. Took me 3 floppy disks, it did.
Yeah, still hasn't taken off, I see.
Oh my god, it's the president of Nintendo. Holy shit!
What is this internet thing and why is everyone raving about it even though it's absolutely useless, I'm sure.
I love that the president of Nintendo at the time of the Wii said that the, like, online play is just a fad. It's like, dude, come on. It's
Wait,
not...
wasn't Iwata already president of Nintendo?
It
at
might
that
have been
time?
post Wii. I think it was the original, not the original president, because that would be like 1800s. The president before that, so maybe just before the Wii came out, or maybe I should have looked this up before running my mouth, because I did see something on this recently. I was like, it's like, aha, that was the guy who specifically said it.
Yeah, he was responsible for the launch of the Wii and the Wii U.
Shit.
So he was already president at the time. You're thinking about who was it?
A very
were thinking
strange
about the-
president.
You were thinking about the president of Nintendo, but it was me, Dio!
Just no.
Then just
Right,
Dio
hang
pops
on,
up with a Game Boy
hang on.
Advance.
I know which one you're talking about. Like the dude who just straight up fired shots at everyone else.
Yeah, he was a pretty aggressive president. Also, he didn't play any
Yeah, but-
games except for
Yeah.
Chinese
Go.
checkers. Oh, go,
Yeah,
right.
Go and wasn't there another game that he played?
I
Never
think
mind.
that was the
You're
only video
thinking
game.
about. Yeah, you're probably thinking about Hiroshi Yamauchi.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. He was something else.
Interesting.
You know, interesting is putting it lightly.
Yeah, people forget that Nintendo was once a massive aggressive dickhole and not a passive aggressive weirdo.
Oh yeah.
We're not competing with Microsoft and Sony. Are you making games consoles? Yes. Are you making Do they have games that the other consoles have? Yes, they're competing. No, we're all friends here.
I mean, I kind of get where they're coming from when they said that, because Nintendo fans are not gonna abandon Nintendo. Let's be real. Nintendo fans are quite loyal.
No shit.
Yeah. I know, right?
I don't think that really... I don't think that's what they meant. I just think that they're trying to insist that they're not, like, looking at them like competition because they're in a different market, which I don't...
Which they are, kind of.
Kind
or they
of.
were back then.
No, they're still saying that today.
Oh, well, I mean, I think that market has shifted ever since they released Switch. But at the same time, I don't know that I do think they do have like some kind of point. They are in a quite unique market position, I would say.
I don't agree, because it's like, you got a console, you got some of the same games, you're competing. Like, people don't have the money to throw around for all this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Nintendo fans are going to choose a Nintendo platform. Like 99% of the time.
Oh, I still... Go ahead, really?
And Nintendo's in the freaking having an office meeting and then just laughing their ass off like, oh, look at them, they think we have competition.
Yeah, that's kind of how I saw it.
Do you see these consoles? Xbox, all about graphics. PS, all about exclusivity. Oh, how adorable.
Oh, come on, not this shit again.
What are you having problems with?
Drivers.
Oh, God.
Not a fucking goddamn fucking Huion drivers, I swear to God.
That might have come up because there was recently a Windows update. A fixed one.
Yeah.
I did not install the Windows update. As of right now.
I blocked the updater, but it still got around and updated my engine. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't think there's a way to block the updater.
Well, I read up in the forums. They told me to like stop this service, stop this and that, and I did. And I was asked to like update as soon as I was turning off my computer. I'm like, what?
Well, I'd already downloaded the update.
Excusez-moi?
Yeah, you already downloaded the update and everything, so that everything you did was basically useless.
The fuck?
It's already been on your machine. Basically, it's already been told to do the thing, and that thing has been sitting in the background.
Tits.
Yeah, that was something I learned when I had my Surface off to the side. I was like eating. This is like a while ago, and all of a sudden I heard the fans kick, and I'm like, why are the fans kicking in? That doesn't even kick in when I'm working. So how is it just kicking in while it's idle? Do I have a virus? And I asked my friend. He's like, oh no, that's definitely Windows updating. I'm like, what? So I let it sit there, and then sure enough, Windows has an update. You gotta restart. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's doing all of that in the background.
Brace yourselves for disappointment.
I know the latest Windows update, before they fixed it, caused a lot of Wacom drivers to go like fucking haywire. Which
Again?
Yes, it's been a recurring theme. I wonder if Microsoft has something against Wacom after their Surface falling out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know, but that seems like market manipulation, and I don't think that's legal.
Of course it's not, but who gives a shit? They got money.
Exactly.
So does Wacom.
Not as much as Microsoft.
Yeah, not Microsoft, buddy.
That is true. That is very, very true.
Oh, speaking of Microsoft and market shares, my brother and me were talking about the Doom movie. Yes, that movie. God. And yeah. I was just...
Could you not?
What made it funny was, I was, we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, they removed all the demons, like, can you believe that? I'm like, it's like, yeah, think about it this way. The director at the time was like, hey, you know what, I think I have a better idea than Doom. So at that point, someone should have just turned around and said, "Really, Doom? You have a better idea than Doom? The one game in history that has the bragging rights to say it has more copies installed than Windows on PC." Is that what you're saying?
Really?
Yes, Doom has that. It is the only game to have the honor of more of that installed than Windows on PCs at the time, because DOS was still a thing. So
Oh, right. Yeah, that doesn't count. Also, I'm guessing it works pretty well on Linux.
It works on everything. If they got to work on a printer, pretty sure Linux is also in there.
That is true. That is very true.
I'm just talking like, sorry, I was just talking about like in the 90s, like just that alone. It's just like, holy shit. So like, that is some bragging rights. So do you have a better idea than a game that has that bragging right? No, you do not. Shut your fucking mouth.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hashtag put demons back in Doom.
I thought Uwe Boll was in retirement. What the hell?
Uwe Boll did not make the Doom movie.
Oh wait, was it made? Or is it
Yeah,
still
this is a
making?
long time ago.
Ages ago. The Doom movie is a thing.
Really? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was at first, I thought it was a joke.
No.
I wish
The
it
Doom
was.
movie is yeah, I wish it was. It's got Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it. How much of a train wreck do you think it is? Dwayne
cool.
in the fucking Doom movie. He only plays in PG-13 movies. Put one and one together, and you get a whole bag of shit.
I mean, I would like to see him suplex a demon.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
And also, there are no demons in Doom. There's no demons in Doom. Let me just clarify that.
So, no demons in Doom.
They frame it as a failed experiment on Mars.
Alright, so there are no demons in Doom. There's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but no wrestling demons. Yep, this is a 0. This is a negative 10 out of 10.
And I'm fairly sure it's got a PG-13 rating.
Why?
It's early 2000s, man.
It was early 2000s?
I think so.
Yeah, that's when.
Christ, why am I hearing about this now?
It was after Doom 3 came out.
Oh. No, wait.
Yeah, 2005.
Oh dear.
Time flies fast when you're having a blast.
The only thing I could say that movie did decently was the designs of the monsters were decently done, since they were, ripped off from Doom 3, and also that they were born of Stan Winston Studios.
Whatever that means.
Stan Winston's a legendary prop and monster maker.
Oh, never heard of him.
Here, let me bring up a resume.
I've probably seen his work, but
I very much think you have. Friday the 13th Part 3. He worked in James Cameron's Terminator.
Okay.
And also did work in Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Predator 2, Edward Scissorhands, and Predator. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Yeah, he's just won nothing but awards constantly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here for Alicious.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a screenshot from the Doom movie. And you can tell that it's been quite a long time ago, because Dwayne The Rock Johnson doesn't look like a greased up cloud or something.
That's when he thinned out too, which is even worse. Like, he wasn't even gigantic.
Yeah. He was pretty normal looking. Also, this thing is the BFG 9000, I believe. Or it's supposed to be.
If you didn't tell me this was Doom, I would have thought that this was some kind of cars, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson's just a really confused mechanic thinking, what the fuck am I holding?
None of the fuck.
Maybe. Also, here's an image of the Hell Knights that they used in Doom, which it looks quite good, even though it needs a bit more buffing up, as did Dwayne.
I look forward to seeing this because I haven't seen it in
So
a
wait,
while.
were there demons in the Doom movie or not?
No.
No, they framed it as a science experiment.
Yeah, so all these are like biological monstrosities.
Yeah, but no demons.
So
And
they're
that's
monsters,
supposed
but
to be. That is supposed to be the Hell Knight, and as I said, it needs a couple protein shakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
Jesus Christ. It looks like something out of fucking Dark Souls.
Have you painted
Yeah,
that?
no. It looks like something out of Resident Evil. If anything.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Nah, not enough blood and goo spinning out of the mouth.
Eh,
No, paint it red.
No, it will totally work.
Paint it red, put it on all fours, it's a liquor.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It looks
Here's the
good,
thing.
but it's not a Hell Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if this was Resident Evil, it would have blood and more like juicy meat on it. But it's too dry. It feels more like Dark Souls.
I disagree.
You think?
And here's why. What were the mutated frogs called in Resident Evil?
I don't
No
remember
idea.
their names.
Resident Evil, you know which one I'm talking about. In the Resident Evil remake, they show up about halfway through.
Oh, the hunters.
Hunters, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because there I think there are mutated frogs that are a little funky in
Yep.
one of the other games.
Yeah.
Butter.
Because this thing looks very similar to a Resident Evil Hunter.
I've never
And,
seen that
like,
one,
those-
so.
And those things aren't all bloody and gory either.
Hmm.
Also,
I mean it doesn't look similar, but oh my god, these things look goofy.
keep in mind that you're looking at the Hell Knight there before he's had like yeah, hunters look a little weird when you look at him up close.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that
Yep.
the Hell Knight that you're looking at right there is like not in the movie. Like you're not seeing it like when it's presented in the movie. You're seeing it like as a display. So
Mm-hmm.
you know it's probably not gonna have like whatever they put on it, which is probably KY, water, and whatever else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love that KY
I
jelly
think-
is
I
a
think it did
Halloween.
look-
Go on.
Yeah. I think it did look a bit more slime in the final movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know.
I love that KY became a thing that horror movies went to all the time for, you know, to make their monsters look more real.
What's KY?
KY jelly, it's a lubricant for sex.
Oh my.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think the movie The Thing, they said that they like ordered KY by the bucket load, or not bucket load, like by the barrel load.
Oh my god.
And the
I mean, it
company's
does
probably
make
like,
sense. It's got, yeah, it's got the right viscosity and everything. Like, it does look like slime out of the tube.
A river
and
of
the company
slime.
And the company
Rivers.
making lube is wondering what kind of fucking porn are they shooting down there?
The best one.
The government has to intervene because they think they're filming like way too much porn. Like, look, you got to give your girls and guys a break here. You're gonna wear them out. The dicks are gonna
And that's
fall
why
off.
that's why we use KY.
And then they realize, wait, porn brings in big tax money. Continue.
Want.
At least give us credit.
God. This topic got stupid real fast, but I mean, I'm not really surprised.
I mean, we are doing the Palm Rock and Roll stream after all, so
Plus, we're talking about the Doom movie. It's been stupid the moment we mentioned it.
you haven't even seen it.
But
Yeah,
I know it's already stupid because we got Dwayne Johnson not suplexing demons. I'm sorry, scientists. Yeah, you lost me there completely. I already rated this movie a negative out of 10, and I didn't even see it. That's how much disgusted I am.
See, I almost think that the Doom movie is more disappointing than Resident Evil, because sure, Resident Evil's got, like, you know, more movies and whatever under its... more games under its belt and everything, but, like... I don't know, it's like, I've just become numb to it. It's like, oh, a new Resident Evil movie. But, like, when it's
Yeah,
like, oh, a
what you do.
Doom movie! A Doom movie! Imagine how good that would be, because Hollywood can't make a decent story, and Doom doesn't need one! Just have a guy exploding demons, like, constantly!
Yep.
But they're
You don't
not.
need
And
characters.
that's exactly what they did not do in the movie, and they fucking blew it.
Yeah, they added a story. How the hell do you... Why? Don't! No!
Yeah.
Don't do that. You don't need character
Or at
development.
least-
Just have like people.
Yeah.
Just have monsters dying and people dying. It's great. It's Wonderful.
Yeah, doesn't need a story. I mean, if you're gonna add one, at least make it background dressing.
Yes, like that one German porn.
I'm here to fix your washing machine.
Or like that one other about the Lemon University.
The what?
There was a porn intro, I shit you not, where a couple just sits there on a bench, and there's like lemon trees behind them, and they're discussing about how they're gonna donate some lemons to the lemon charity, lemon something, then lemon university, while there's some bitch in a corset just stocking herself with those lemons.
I'm confused.
Me too, but it was funny.
I have many questions, but I don't want any of them answered. It's quite amazing.
It's what a conundrum.
And I say it's even more hilarious than the whole helmet and haystack thing. Lemon fucking university.
Lemon,
Oh,
you.
like, why are you wearing a mask?
Why is there hay?
Why are you wearing a mask? Well, it's just blow me then.
Alarm! No, wait, how did
Alarm!
how did that one go? Did it just go? Did the guy just go alarm? Alarm?
Yeah. What,
Okay.
where the chick is at the fire department.
Yes, that one.
And is trying on their uniforms and safety gear.
Yep, that one.
And this one firefighter comes in and is like, "Oh, are you trying to steal this?" She's like, "No, I'm just trying to. I was just trying it on. It looks cool." Of course, she's naked underneath, and he just grabs her by the arm and goes, "Of course you were trying to steal it. Come on." He drags her out into the hall. No one around except for fire trucks, and he goes, "Alarm! Alarm!" And then out of fucking nowhere, like I don't know how many, like 4 dudes in full firefighter gear come in. Each of them holding one leg of a bed and just dragging a
Oh
bed
my
into
God.
the hall and putting it down and just standing there.
And you know there's someone in the world who has seen this and gone, wow, this shit's hot. I didn't mean to...
I want to.
I didn't mean to pun that one. I just meant to say, like, can you imagine that there's someone who's actually going like, oh my god, porn's so good.
Yeah, I need to join the firefighters now. God damn.
I'm invested in
All
this.
they get all the action. Yeah, like really invested. Like, how is this gonna end?
Oh my god. Well, I imagine it ends with a fire hose going off. Woo!
Several.
Apparently, the porn is really boring too. Like the other 4 dudes are just standing around wanking, like checking off while
Oh my
watching them.
Oh yeah, there are trainees and the guy doing the girl is the instructor.
Oh yeah,
Like,
obviously.
This is how you do CPR.
Yeah.
Now pay close attention.
I'm really glad that I'm working on Terrace Complex right now, because I would have felt really dirty if I was working on Skyline. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's just like,
Yes, it does.
no, just don't, no, no. Like a Terrace Complex, violent, it's got, some gore to it, but,
Lesbians.
well, naturally,
Yeah.
but then, Journey to the Skyline, I'm trying to keep that just clear. God damn it.
Yeah.
You all need Jesus! Between you and Bartians, I think I know more about porn than I ever wanted to. You did see the episode where Paul discusses Ghostbusters porn because he's quite obsessed with Ghostbusters.
I'm not sure.
Oh no. Well, you got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
I don't have a link. I don't know which one it was specifically. I'd have to think. Shit, it was during one of the... Oh. Okay, I'll link it to you. I'm gonna do it now, because otherwise it might slip my mind. It was Truth or Fudge. The guy would ask a question.
Truth or fudge.
Otherwise known as Truth or Fucked. So, It was like he'll ask you a question. If he feels that you're lying, you had to eat something nasty from the table. But he felt you were telling the truth. Fine, you pass. And he asks some pretty harsh questions to Barry and Ashens, and then Eli and God damn, what the hell is this? Eli and Paul just got like these questions that they were just like, yeah, I did this. It's like, oh, like you didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. You can watch that later. And don't worry, they had a follow-up episode where they just talked more about porn, and it was really fucking weird and awkward.
My favorite kind of content.
Yeah, I noticed.
Like weird porn, yes.
Just talking about Ghostbusters that way, I'm just like, I don't know how to take this.
Oh, was this about the Slimer thingy?
No, just straight up like porn made after the Ghostbusters. There was like a couple of them or something. Like one of them I think was straight up called Nutbusters. Like, it's just that fucking ridiculous.
That's great. That's lovely.
I
had
need
no
to
words.
do a quick Google search. Real
And Paul's just happily admitting this straight up on Barshes. It's like, I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. How the hell do you just have like no problem admitting this? He's like, Ghostbusters is perfectly ripe for porn because there's people getting slimed and sticky white goo getting put everywhere. It's like, Jesus Christ, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's a good point.
I'd be the same way. I'd just be like, yeah. So what? I watch porn. What's the big deal?
I am
Yeah,
a
but
man.
To be admitting
Yeah.
it, like
basically.
such a specific one and whatever, and I think the question was, have you ever
It makes-
looked? The question was like, have you ever looked up and masturbated to Ghostbusters porn or something? Maybe not the masturbated part, but I was just like, oh dear. Maybe
Oh,
I'm
God,
just the
what's
weird
it?
one here, because I'm just like, I don't know. That's something I think about.
What's
I just
going on?
I just pull out a deck of cards and just keeps throwing every ace card that gets in there, just like, leave me alone! Go away! I don't get it!
Why the hell did my tablet driver just crash out of fucking nowhere? Oh my god.
Sounds like you might just
Always-
need a proper restart.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll just keep trucking.
Just keep trucking, just keep trucking. What do? We truck.
This is some good Ben 10 fan art.
What?
Sorry, someone on Twitch just said this is some good Ben 10 fan art. I mean, I haven't seen much of Ben 10, but I do understand the basic concept. I guess Ed Terrace Complex has something in touch with Ben 10. Does Ben 10 have dismemberment, by the way?
That's a good question. Is there an alien that could dismember itself?
What?
I wasn't saying dismember themselves. I said, is there dismemberment in Ben 10?
I'm trying to remember if there was.
There isn't. It's a kid's show.
I don't think. Yeah, dude, you moron. I would
maybe
never be
there was.
dismemberment in Ben 10.
Why not?
Actually, come to think of it, there was dismemberment in the original airing of Dragon Ball Z, where Tien got his arm straight up punched off, and then then in the original dub says, "You're gonna be sorry when that grows back." Which I was fucking dying after I heard that. I'm like, what, Tien?
No, they don't.
I was about to say.
You're not a doctor, and you're not Piccolo. That thing ain't coming back.
I can wish them back.
Oh yeah. What a great use of a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Shut
like
up! It's my wish. I do what I want.
Eternal Dragon.
That's-
Oh wait, what are we gonna wish for? Well, we could get our friends back. Well, my arm.
Yeah, it's my arm. I
Tiana.
fucking like that arm.
Tiana, I
So
hate
much
to
to
tell you.
jerk
arm.
off with.
Tiana, I hate to
Yeah.
Tiana, I hate to tell you this, but you could grow 2 other arms back with your skill. So, do you really need that arm? It was my favorite wanking arm, guys. All right.
Like the others just don't do the trick for me. I don't know.
Or like in the very, very first Dragon Ball. At least it's better than freaking wishing for panties.
That is true.
Look,
Oolong
I'm-
did wish for panties.
Yep.
God damn it.
Very first Dragon Ball. I've watched the
Then it-
entirety of the very first Dragon Ball. I fucking still love it.
Then again, it's better to wish for panties than for Krillin to come back because fuck that guy.
Hey!
he's just
Oh, Krillin
he's
is
just
cool.
dying. But he's just dying over and over. It's like, yeah, well, we kind of gotta wish him back now. He's for 15th
Because-
time, I don't know.
Because he's not a pussy to die. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice for my friends because I care.
Krillin only died. He died in Dragon Ball, and then he died in when Frieza blew him up. Now, Yamcha, on the other hand, Yamcha, how many times did he die? Oh wait, and Krillin died at the end of Z. Krillin died at the end of Z because of a the Earth got exploded. But I don't exactly count that against Krillin there. That's kind of like, hey, everything got blown up.
Yep.
What is this now? The pop culture porn stream? Oh hell yeah!
Uh,
You know it, girl.
I can't see anything on my restream. I've only seen the links I posted. Hold on. Restream. Restart. Seriously, I got no messages in my chat. What the fuck?
Weird.
well, I only got the one Twitch message from Pokemon Edgelord
we go.
Beams
I
X
see it.
Dig Crossing rather.
Now I see Mozi. Hey, Mozi. The pop culture prawn stream. Yes, it always was, wasn't it?
Sorta, kinda, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't know.
Krillin's my main man, and technically, he is the strongest man on Earth.
What is?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. But like, what is with you and your tens of thousands of main men? You're kind of devaluing the word here.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Everyone's your fucking main man. If everyone's your main man and nobody is, dude.
Yes, they are.
Main implies one.
Look, he just has a very, very, very big main man circle, and they're all wrestling, greased up and naked.
Yes.
That's
I mean, no.
heavy.
What? Shut up. Don't judge me.
Wait, he called me his main man. No!
Now you're in
Tim
his greasy. Now you're in his greasy inner circle. Oh no.
Damn this greasy naked Twister match. God damn it.
Don't worry, I get used to it.
Everything's horrible. No, but seriously, Krillin's great. Fuck you, Lou.
Plus,
All
he-
from me.
Plus, he fucked a robot.
Not. She's
Yeah,
not
I
a
mean-
robot. She's a cyborg.
Same thing.
No,
Only
it
with a
isn't.
vagina.
It is not the same thing. I will get fucking technical on your ass, motherfucker.
Try me.
Difference being?
An android is
Oh, right, android and cyborg, right. Perfect.
Yes. Android is a robot that looks human, or like an organic life form. A robot is a fucking robot. You know, Terminator, Johnny, wait, was it Johnny 5? Was that his name? Whatever. And a cyborg is a person with robotic, body parts or internal
Enhancements.
organs. There you
Yeah.
go. So, no, she is not an android or a robot. She is a cyborg. She's a person who was modified to be enhanced. There you go.
What if her
Yeah.
vagina got enhanced?
Then you're fucking a robotic part. There you go. You happy now? Are you happy? Are you happy now that you're educated? I hope
Yes,
you are.
flashlight.
Thank you. My curiosity has been eased
Fuck man.
and
You might have,
pleased. In more
I
ways than one.
I think you all need to get laid because my god, the amount of porn talk today is astounding.
Why do people keep telling me that?
I don't know. I'm getting laid on a pretty regular basis now, so.
Oh.
I'm just
talking about this shit for shits and giggles.
Oh, Braggy McBraggy Pants is like, oh yeah, getting laid all the time. Sex has never been better.
Yeah, way to kick us down. I mean, way to kick us when we're down. Whatever, you know what I mean.
I was
Listen,
only
Lou.
kicking you
Listen, Lou.
because
Hi, I got glasses on. Why would you do that?
because Mike doesn't give a shit. It's not as fun.
On the contrary, I got a headphone jack in my Sega Genesis, and I've never had more fun turning it up to 10 with my Sega Genesis headphone port. What other console has it? None of them. That's because they're all bad. Fight me. Go ahead.
Actually, the Switch has a headphone jack.
That is a portable,
bravery.
Lou. That is a portable, and I will counter-argue that to the grave. Actually, you can make the...
Is it portable, not a console?
No! It's different!
How? It plays games. It just so happens that it's not that you just can connect it to a TV, which makes it a console.
Well, Lou, alright then, let's just go on the standard. Then I guess the Switch is just a steaming pile of crap because the graphics aren't nearly as good as the PlayStation 4. What are you gonna do? You can say, oh, it's a portable. Nope, can't use the argument.
What? How is it a counter argument?
It is a counter argument. Now, hear me out, because if you want to like argue that a handheld has no difference than a console, then you could say that the Switch is an inferior device, even though it has to make sacrifices because its main goal is to be portable and power efficient, not powerful. So
Well,
see,
yeah. So
I
the Wii had to make sacrifices because they
No,
wanted to reach a wider market.
no, the Wii
Make
made
it cheaper.
sacrifices. The Wii made sacrifices because Nintendo tried to make the most powerful console twice and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
The 64 was a pile of monkey that was way too expensive, and then the GameCube.
Fuck you, it was a great console.
64 is terrible. It's so bad.
It had some really, really goddamn good games, alright? You shut your whore mouth.
Okay, good games, but the console still sucked.
Yeah, I guess the controller was a bit arse.
And the cartridges really limited what the developers could do.
That too.
See,
But they
I'm
had
not
Rumble
Okay,
Pack.
it was a flawed console, I'll give you that.
I'm not making fun of the games. There are good games on there, because Conker's Bad Fur Day, fuck yes. But, like,
Banjo-Kazooie, hell yeah. Mario 64 still holds up. I'll fight you, bitch.
Well, my problem comes into where it's just like, oh, get the star. Well, where is it? Oh, well, you have to shoot a cannon at this very specific corner of a wall. How about that for fun? How the fuck was I supposed to figure that out? Well, just buy our magazine.
That is fair.
And then
It still plays well, damn it.
and then you're underwater, and your health and your oxygen are linked. So you're underwater, and you have to find which treasure chest has the star in it, and you'll get electrocuted. Each one you get wrong. So now you're scrambling to get air or coins. Is that a fun puzzle? I don't know.
Those are 2 stars out of 120.
Sorry, I just know the most egregious one so I could pick on people who like Mario 64. No, it's...
Says the dude who likes Sonic. Ew.
Well, I freely admit that Sonic Adventure is a... I almost said flawed masterpiece, but I would rather say it's a party float with a couple of turds on it.
I will slap you.
Do not.
I'll
I could
slap you again.
do not. I like that game, but I can consistently fall through certain walls without even trying very hard. Never
Because
mind
of
the piece
Sonic.
support. No,
Yeah, because it's a fucking piece of shit.
Lou's right in that part. I'm talking like there's a part where you go around the corner on the first level. You just go down a hill and then you go around this bank. If you hold to the right, you will fall through the wall and die.
Yeah.
Then don't hold to the right.
Also,
But it's a
wasn't-
right turn.
Wasn't
Go
there a
on.
level in there that basically played itself and can be broken if you do anything?
No, that's
Or am I thinking of another one?
06.
Oh yeah.
There
Oh,
are levels
God.
where you're genuinely better off not touching anything except for. Actually, can you even? No, you don't even. It's not even holding forward because I think it's the speed up levels. So yeah, it's just. Oh god, that game.
What riveting fun.
I'm
Anyway,
ready to-
Flaw Gem. Flaw Gem. That's Sonic Adventure.
Flawed. Emphasis on flawed.
Mario 64 is a fun time, but
Yeah.
Even
but-
I emulated it.
Yeah.
see the
Like,
thing that annoys
if,
me.
if even Relicious emulates a fucking Nintendo game, you know it has to do something right.
No, I think he was just bored and couldn't figure out what game he wanted to play. He was just like, wait, this game was pretty good. ADD time.
Batch.
Basically.
But am I wrong?
Batch.
Am I
Yes, you
wrong?
are.
I
Very
don't
much
believe
so.
you.
I
I
was
come-
on my 25th lap on Sonic CD when I figured I want to try something else.
Well, that is another game that Rolly and I don't see eye to eye on. I don't like Sonic CD much.
It's an amazing game. I will fucking choke slam anyone who says otherwise.
It's a game with really shitty level design.
It had decent level design. You all motherfuckers need Dark Souls.
What? What does Dark Souls have to do with the level design of Sonic CD?
You need to get good, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's not how that
Really,
works.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Well, that's how it should work. Y'all, everyone needs to pass a fucking gamer exam of Dark Souls 1 to 3 with
No.
DLC in order to consider themselves
No.
freaking qualified to touch any other game in the world.
No, that's
let
not
me-
how it works.
let me-
No.
let me-
That's how
put it
it
to you
will
this
work
way.
once I become president.
Don't be that fucking elitist fucking prick, please.
Don't be that guy.
Well,
Right.
you.
You triggered my inner freaking what you said, separatist, whatever that word was.
Elitist.
I don't know what that
Elitist.
is, but
Sorry.
I don't know what that is, but yes, you have triggered him.
I don't know what it is, but I've triggered my epidermis.
Exactly what? Oh yeah, that's right.
Rip epidermis. Rip epidermis.
Yeah, always showing.
I wrote an article about that.
About your epidermis?
Yes, epidermis. What is it, and how do we detect it? Also,
What
how
is
to
it
use
and
Google?
why? What is it and why does it have anything to do with privilege?
Anyway.
Oh my god. Moving swiftly
I don't
along
know,
with a
man.
very long pole. Hey, Lou, I need a metric conversion. What is very fucking long in metric? Because I need a very fucking long metric pole with that topic.
My dick. My dick.
Kind of like at least 5 meters.
No, I'm gonna go with a kilometer.
All right.
I might need a
Suit yourself.
few. I might need a few dudes to help me lift this particularly long rod.
But no, seriously, what is so flawed about Sonic CD's level design? What is the problem? I never
Okay,
detected
really-
it myself.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
I'm gonna
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna do my best to do this through you. I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm going to make you tell me why Sonic CD's level design is bad. Okay.
And that's,
Okay,
that's
go ahead.
where your first mistake is.
Okay. The main mechanic of the game is what? The main.
Running.
No. I mean, the main goal to get like the good ending of the game is to
Oh
what?
yeah, collect all emeralds. Time crystals, whatever. I forgot.
Okay,
it was
that
not
is-
emeralds. It was time things.
That is one of them. That is one of them. What is the other one?
Crickets.
Hold on.
Why do I know this
Holding
game
right.
already?
It's been a while since I touched Sonic CD. Oh yeah, you need to collect rings. Go for the time.
No.
Also,
no.
you need to stop. You need to stop Metal Sonic. You need to destroy his hologram thingies.
Let me correct you.
Yeah, travel
It's not about correcting. It's not about correcting. It's about collecting rings and going through a thing. You have to hit a signpost, and then
Yes.
you now have to go as fast as you can. Now, what
Yes.
does a level not have a lot of? Straightaways and things to let you do that very thing that they need you to do. They want you to do. So, the level design is fighting itself immediately.
There are a few spots that, there are a few specific spots where I actually prefer the time travel.
Yeah, they have a couple of spots where they're just like, oh, here's 2 springs that'll make you go back and forth. But like in terms of like the level itself, typically they don't have anything like that. They're just like, oh, you'll just have to find a thing eventually, or you just immediately lose the ability after going like 20 feet into a wall. Now, Sonic being a momentum-based game, you'd think there'd be a lot of hills, right? Well, if it was about, you know, speed and all that stuff, how come they keep putting rocks and springs that go in the opposite direction of progress every, like, few feet?
Isn't it a trope in nearly every Sonic game, though?
No, it is not.
Where you have to react to stuff in your way?
No, this is... They put a spring behind a bush on your straight path to the end goal. Like, you're at the end of the spot, it's just supposed to be a straight path, all of a sudden you just get bounced back. The game is full of that shit. And I'm just like, why is this game fighting progress at every turn?
Because challenge?
It's not a challenge.
Because Dr. Robotnik is trying to stop you!
No,
So he laid down traps!
He's trying to stop you from having fun, but then again, you're playing a Sonic game, so you kind of played yourself.
It makes sense story-wise because Robotnik is out there planting traps and shit.
No, that's look, you can claim that all you want, but here, I have a spoiler for you. You wanna know why the level design's crap? Because the guy who made Sonic's games, Sonic 1 and 2 and 3, had nothing to do with Sonic CD. He left the company after Sonic 1 was like, I'm done. And then Sega of America went like, hey, come work on Sonic 2. And he's like, alright, fine. So he went to work on Sonic 2, and it has vastly more improved level design. You can enjoy the game. I'm just saying, I cannot stand that game in terms of level design or anything. And I've heard all the defense like for it. It's just like, oh, it's like, it's because it's for about exploration. It's like, but every single path is anti-exploration.
Because Robotnik is setting traps to stop you from stopping him.
That's the
Taking
case
over
in
the
every
timeline.
single goddamn Sonic game that's ever been made.
Exactly. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn to take a punch.
No,
What?
it's not. Okay, you could say that, but is it fun to deal with just dumb level traps that are constantly everywhere? It's like, oh, here's a half pipe that you can, you know, spin down. Oh, we put spikes in the middle of it so you can't actually do anything. The spikes are facing up, so it's just there to stop your momentum. Everything in that game fights your momentum, and that's what Sonic's about, momentum. I'm willing to move on if you are.
Yeah.
I blame Robotnik.
I blame shitty level design.
Robotnik had the developer kidnapped.
I mean, Metallic Madness, I think is the name of the level. The entire level's floor springs you hundreds of feet into the air, and you have to platform your way down and try and get under a wall so you can not get knocked straight back up into the air again, over and over.
This is terrible.
I also I vaguely remember Metallic Madness, but I do remember I had a shitload of fun on Stardust Speedway and Palm Tree Panic.
Well, those are the two decent levels in the entire game.
Those two had the amazing soundtrack.
And one of those levels, Stardust Speedway, was in Sonic Mania, and it's vastly better level design wise.
Kinda, yeah, I guess, maybe, not really.
Anyway,
Yeah, the level design, I mean, it was fun. It was fun, but I better remember the Stardust Speedway, the original one.
Look. I'm just gonna end this and just say, look, really, if you enjoy the game, more power to you. That's
Cool.
great.
Yeah.
I do not agree. It's fine to enjoy different things. I don't enjoy Dark Souls. You enjoy Dark Souls. It's
How
fine.
dare you?
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
I think
do.
it's a good game. I just don't really care for it.
you, elitist goddamn fucking ass.
I mean, I enjoyed
Dick.
Bloodborne way more, but that's just
Never
me.
played it, sadly.
Still waiting for a PC port.
You're not getting one.
Sonic exclusive PC port. You're funny.
Yeah,
never
Sony
know,
does
man, you never
own the
know.
rights to it. They'd have to do
I'm
some.
just-
Well, if they want it with a PS4 emulator, then
Mhm.
sure, then you're golden.
Yeah, I'm waiting for one of those.
There isn't that one yet?
I
Oh, yeah,
don't
because
know.
PS4 is still pretty new, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's 6 years old, but I mean, it's just like having to emulate all the. Well, I mean,
all the architecture and shit.
Yeah, but the architecture's
It's
pretty
not
samey to
easy.
PC from what I heard. So
Really?
I am curious how long it'll take, considering.
Hmm.
Because it's not like the, PS3 where it had a PowerPC processor that was custom built for the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Speaking
a
of-
terrible, terrible production pipeline, apparently.
I have no
Or
idea.
whatever.
That thing was just both impressive and an impressive disaster. Because from what I got, the original idea was that they wouldn't have a GPU; it'd all be powered by the cell.
What?
Yep.
Oh my god.
So the guy got fired,
Sounds like
and they had to scramble to get a GPU in there.
That sounds like a terrible fucking idea. How would you... How... What?
Don't ask me. I just work here.
Yeah. My god. No GPU in a console. What the fuck? At least in the
Apparently-
modern one, I guess.
This is what I heard. This is what I recall my friend telling me at the time, and he is into hardware more than I am. Like, he could tell you, like, specifically why certain things work the way they do, and it's like, what? Oh, okay. Like, the only thing I
Interesting.
caught him off guard with was VR, because he's like, oh, surely, all these games can be done easily in VR. I'm like, VR takes a lot more power, because it's having to render the game twice, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
True.
He's surprised by that.
He didn't. I guess he
Surprised
didn't. I guess he really didn't think about it because, like, he didn't. At that point, he didn't play any VR. Like, he never touched it. So I'm like, it's like, until I guess you see it, you don't really completely
Get it.
And I guess if you don't look into it either, because I think the general idea was, hey, VR sucked in the '90s. It's gonna suck now.
Oh, yeah, that's a great stance to have because, that's always the case, obviously.
Yeah, technology doesn't progress at all. Hell no.
No.
The Earth is flat. Australia doesn't exist.
I mean, that's a given.
Vaccine causes hunger. Something. I
Moving
don't know.
swiftly along. Speaking of good platformers from that PlayStation N64 era, Crash Bandicoot. I still like it.
Never played it.
I would say give it a try. The first one will probably kick your nuts in because holy shit, that game expects you to do fucking magic tricks to platform.
Well, it was the first game of Naughty Dog, so was it?
No.
Among
They-
the first.
It was their first platformer, but
There we go.
not
So,
their first
so
game.
expect a few flaws.
Well, yeah.
And I think it's more to do with, hey, this is one of the earliest 3D platforming games. Like, it came out like a month or two after Crash Bandicoot's. Like, it's been in development for Crash Bandicoot, Mario 64. Sorry, so it was in development before like they had something to model off of.
Yeah,
And it
I
was,
can see that.
and in its
but-
prototyping stage, it was known as Sonic's ass game. I'm not kidding.
But at the same time, like the one mistake that Crash Bandicoot made that I can think of is making the platforming too precise. And Nintendo had that shit figured out back with Mario Brothers, I think, where they would grant you some leeway to with the collision detection. Because Crash Bandicoot is basically has pixel perfect hitboxes with or collision detection. So if you don't if you miss a platform by a few pixels, that means you straight up fucking miss the platform and plummet to your death. Whereas you can miss a platform in Mario by a couple inches or something.
I
and still be
disagree. I disagree, and I agree. I disagree with that it's pixel perfect. It is precise, but it's not Mega Man precise.
Oh yeah.
I also counter that with, you're correct, but you're wrong. You're correct by saying Nintendo got the platforming right with Mario, but I'm gonna say you got it with the wrong game. See, this is because I read about this recently, and I was like, that is very fascinating, and I enjoy that greatly. Mario
what?
64. I read an article about this recently, like I think like last year or
Yeah.
something, and I didn't know about this. Apparently when they were making Mario 64, the playtesting went like rather poorly. They said that
Mhm.
they had problems with the platforming. They said it was like too precise. It was hard to judge your jump, so someone had to, in air quotes, make the hard decision to say, we're gonna make it less precise and have Mario be able to grab the edges to pull himself up. And apparently that was something that the development team didn't like to do, but it wound up paying off to be way better, because fuck me,
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine precision platforming with Mario's
Oof.
64's camera, because Crash Bandicoot at least had the camera behind your ass, so you're like, okay, it's static, I know
Yeah.
where to
That's-
kind of
that's
judge
fair.
this. And then Mario 64 is just like, this camera, I don't know what it's doing.
They're like
Yeah,
each
the
other's
camera-
at the time.
The camera can be really janky at times. That I'll give you.
The camera.
But then again, it was like, wasn't it one of the amongst the first games to ever where you ever had to control the camera yourself?
I think, yeah.
On a console, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know, because I mean, you could point your finger at racing games like Virtua Racing had different camera heights and angles, even internal views, and you can, I think, look in the reverse. So that's technically a controllable camera. I'm trying to think of other examples.
Technically, I guess, but I don't think it offered the same freedom of the camera as it did in Mario 64.
The cameras on racing games were still static. You just changed the angle.
Yeah.
No, like this would zoom
you're
out
thinking
and
about
everything.
the rear- Yeah, but it's still gonna be behind your car for the most part, and looking behind you is also called the rear mirror.
Yep.
Well, it still changes the camera to look behind you. It's not
Yeah,
any
sure,
actual...
but you can't. Yeah, but you can't put the camera to the side of your car.
I
Because
don't
why
know if
would
you
you?
can. I don't know if you can. Well, I mean, this is Sega we're talking about, who immediately patented the transitional camera. So, like, you know, when you press the button, it'll, like, zoom out. So, like, that zoom out was patented by them. So that's why when you change cameras now, you don't have a transition. It's just boom, instant. I want to see something early.
That explains a lot.
Early 3D.
Sega, you sons of bitches.
Early 3D platformers. Wait,
But I do know that they had to the decision to include Lakitu as a cameraman was a conscious one, because they were like, yeah, well, this is a relatively new concept for our fans or for our players. We gotta what's the word? We gotta contextualize it.
No, I'm not criticizing.
No. I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying it was a very this flexible camera was very, very new back in the day.
Yeah, that I'm agreeing with. I'm not saying in any way that it was that Mario 64's like camera was bad for the time. Like, it was it was entirely revolutionary. What I'm saying is,
Yes.
without the ability to grab ledges, the platforming would have been a lot harder with their camera
Disastrous.
choice. Yeah, with the
Oh,
camera choice,
absolutely.
it would have been disastrous. Like, otherwise, no, the camera's it's okay. It does the job. You do fight it a bit, but I mean,
Yeah, every
how
now
long
and then.
it was a constant thing in the early days that you did. But I did actually think of another game that had a alterable camera angle. TIE Fighter. You had multiple views
That makes
inside.
sense.
You had multiple views inside the cockpit and out, and I would hazard a guess that flight sims back then, since I think they did have a hat switch on some of the earlier joysticks, they might have been able to control the camera there too. So, I mean, okay, you could say it was the first platformer, I guess, but
Yeah, or like one of the first console games or whatever. Because obviously, like PC games had this for a. I don't know if they had this.
3D at the
That's
time
like-
for 3D for PCs at the time was very, very limited, because it just, in fact, PCs back then, it was hard to do much of anything in terms of gaming, considering earlier on, like, yeah, your PC might be more powerful than a console by considerable margin, but the consoles were designed to move 2D sprites, and PCs definitely could do better 3D at the time, but like for the money, yay, holy shit! Like that's where that myth came from that PC game is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
PS1, $300. A decent 3D gaming machine back then, like $3,000.
Jesus. Yeah, that is a big difference.
Quite.
I mean, even the Saturn got its shit pushed in because they were like, yeah, the Saturn's gonna be, I think, $400, and then Sony kind of just walked out and went $299 and left. It's like, oh my fucking god.
That's sick burn. Oh my god.
It's not the first and last time Sony did it.
Was that also like a last minute decision to set the price in stone like that?
I don't think so. I think that they heard the Saturn's price and they were just like, oh, we can't pass this up. Because the Saturn, the architecture was very advanced. They had two CPUs in there. So...
Oh my god.
Yeah, in 1995... No, not 95. 93 or 4. So, 2 CPUs back then. That was, like, unheard of. So, like, it's like, oh yeah, program using this. So... I know the CPUs were named Tom and Jerry, for obvious reasons. So they were supposed to be used in conjunction with each other to make things like really work out. Because the Saturn doesn't really do 3D the way other things do. It takes sprites, like a square sprite, and then it distorts that into what it needs to be. So Lara Croft.
I was just about to say that.
Lara Croft, when she's running around, she's just running around in a bunch of distorted sprites.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. It's also, I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Also, hello, Switch Down. You're the comment that no one sees. That if you see me, you win. Okay, I've seen you. What do I win? A cookie? I don't know. Yay!
You win a free trip to prison.
Wee. Also, wee.
Oh god!
Congratulations, you won! Yay!
No,
All right.
It's more like alarm, alarm.
Alarm! I win self-respect. Aw, dang it! I wanted something useful. Jeez.
I wanted something gettable.
Lou, that's totally useful. You ran out of self-respect a long time ago. I think you need a good refill on it.
I need a refill.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I think I ran out of self-respect the moment I decided to stream with you guys.
No, let me correct you. You had no self-respect the moment you said, I'm gonna go into webcomics.
Yeah! Like, well, throw all self-respect to the wind and like, fuck free time and everything, so, yeah.
To the
So
whatever, man.
What is this?
How
What is
motivation for me? Yeah, I guess.
What is this? Awkwardly look down at a piece of paper. Social interaction. What is that? I don't get it.
What is this shit?
I don't speak
What
French.
does it buy me? You know? I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. What good has self-respect ever done for me? Kind of like the people who go, "What good has science ever done for me?" Tweet.
My cousins from upstate, my family from upstate have said, like, what's the point of, NASA getting all this budget? It's like, they don't have much of a budget, first of all, and second of all, you know that nice little cell phone you're fucking typing on? NASA would like a word with you!
Mm-hmm.
Also, diapers.
I don't think they were invented by NASA. I think it's one of the few things that I can't credit NASA with.
No, I remember there was like an article, not even an article, it's a little documentation of how some shit was made. And there was this one time, like really long time ago, when they were sending a man to Mars, and then the Mars fucking to space. Sorry, I was thinking of a movie. Anyway, they were sending him to space.
That's a very big difference there. Go on.
I was thinking of Arnold. I was thinking of Arnold and his movie Total Recall. Anyway,
Of course you were.
They were sending a guy to space, right? In the last second, before they had to launch, he said, "I need to use the bathroom." They were like, "Yep, no, we can't cancel that. We've been preparing this for if we stop the shutdown, if we stop the countdown now, we'll have to like start over for an entire week, try it again."
Yeah.
So then just launch them to space, and then NASA came up with, "We gotta think of how to like solve this shit if this happens again." No pun intended.
Oh
And so they
no!
came up with the diapers.
Oh no! Sorry,
That is.
a site that I was about to bring up. It's not around anymore. It's gone. No! Oh no!
What?
Oh, WTF NASA! It was a website you could just hit a button and it would be like, "What do you have to thank NASA for today?" And it's like, clear braces
Oh.
and like all this shit. So like, it was like the ultimate
Oh, that's
page.
cool.
I know, and it's gone. It's
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was such
I'll
a
be
great
back,
page
don't
because it
worry.
was just like, "Oh, what do you need for NASA for?" It's just like you just send them a page, just be like, click a few times and you'll find out.
But yeah, NASA did help invent the diapers.
That
Maybe
is-
the
yeah, I
modern
can-
diapers.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the modern ones probably, but like the oldie ones
Yeah,
have
which
probably
was, like-
been around for much
But that's
longer.
what that's what they started this whole thing with diapers, because before that it was just napkins.
I don't know if it was as that simple, but I'm gonna guess that it was like they invented they applied a much more absorbent material and
Mhm.
applied Velcro to it.
Yeah.
They
I
might
was
have
just about to
invented
say,
Velcro too.
didn't they? I'm pretty sure actually they invented Velcro.
Hold on.
I am fairly certain of it.
I'm looking this up because I'm curious.
Oh boy, would you look at that? It appears I have to go. Sorry that I didn't give you motivation. I'll make it up for you by subscribing. How's that for a prize? That is a phenomenal prize. Thank you very much, and it also gives me motivation. So, 2 birds in 1 stone and shit. Thanks a bunch.
Damn, they did not invent Velcro. That is a brand name and trademark owned by the Velcro companies for hook and loop fasteners.
For hookers.
Yeah. Damn it. Ah,
But did they invent the
well.
diapers? Am
You
I
look-
wrong?
you look that up. You get that in your internet search history.
God
Let's see. Google.
damn it.
I got a question. Did NASA invent the diaper?
That's probably why
I
the guy left, because we're
doubt
talking
it,
about
because-
fucking space diapers.
I doubt it because people had to like keep their babies clean for
Okay,
Ever?
hold on. Here we go.
Let's see.
They invented memory foam, so like for wheelchair cushions,
Mm.
beds, and yada yada yada.
Mhm. That would make sense. They wouldn't need
Anti-corrosion
that.
coating must withstand radical conditions from heat of the rocket exhaust to extreme cold in space. Okay, great.
Also
NASA
makes
did not
sense.
invent. They did not invent Teflon or the breakfast drink Tang. Okay.
Never heard of that.
They invented arteriovision since the mid-1960s. Scientists in the image processing labs at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory have been working on a way to improve imaging software so that astronomers can turn space probe data into increasingly vivid, high-resolution images. So, like, just straight up better camera technology,
Mhm,
or...
Also makes sense.
Oh, no, wait, I think this is for... Yes, ultrasound equipment. There you go.
Mm.
Cochlear implants, I think. So,
Cochlear.
yeah. So they've improved and created hearing aids.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch-resistant eyeglass lenses. There you
Oh.
go.
That's a godsend.
Emulsified zero valiant iron. That's okay. Shuttles left behind an awful lot of
Just
cleanup
add
after
it.
their glorious departures. NASA came up with at least one solution to the problem. It's to be injected into groundwater where it neutralizes toxic chemicals that pose a threat to the environment. There you go.
I'm also fairly sure they invented the ballpoint pen, amongst
No.
other things.
No, they
Yes, they did.
no, there's another scientist, because this is a misconception. It's a myth. A lot of people like to say
I know that the Russian cosmonaut thing that is a myth, but I had no idea that the ballpoint pen was.
the ballpoint pen thing. What they did was because like people were like, oh, they spent millions of dollars to invent that pen. No, a scientist invented it, and he sells it to NASA for like a couple of bucks each. So it's just like, shut the fuck
Okay.
up. That's like, it wasn't millions of dollars of tax money. Another one is they invented the
Even-
insulin pump.
Even if like the Russian cosmonaut thing, just going ahead and just fucking using a pencil, that's a fucking stupid idea.
Yeah,
Because-
it's
But it didn't cost
Because
them.
go on. What were you
you
saying?
know
Riley?
what
No, I want to hear what Riley has to say. Go on. What were you
Alright.
saying?
We'll
Really?
let Lou finish.
God damn it.
All right.
Go on.
Because you know what graphene does to space machinery. Yeah, you don't want to know.
Lots of
Actually,
conductive
I do.
material floating around inside of a machine that's got all your computers in it.
Mm-hmm. That is a bad idea.
Also, you're breathing that air in for a long, long time. It's all recycled. So,
Mm-hmm.
you're basically exposing your computers to a lot of conductive material. So, you're going to short something
And your
out.
lungs.
Yeah.
Anyway, religious you
Uh,
were saying. Sorry.
I was gonna say something stupid like, at least it didn't cost them like millions.
But I just said it didn't! It was a
Yeah, I
guy
didn't
who
hear that part,
invented it.
sorry.
Yeah, a separate guy invented it, and he sells the pens to NASA. They're pressurized ballpoint pens.
Oh, stop it.
The other thing that they invented were life shears. So those jaws of life that allow you to get people out of the car. I believe that's hold on.
Those things.
Type of cutting equipment that comes in handy during emergency rescue situations. The invention's strength draws from its reduced cost, weight, and noise, all of which has placed less stress on the victims and rescuers compared to large hydraulic hoses, which were required in previous operations. Instead, the shears are pyrotechnically actuated. What? Meaning they draw a charge from a pyrotechnic cartridge. That's so it's like a quick little bang instead of a loud machine.
Mm. makes sense.
Charged coupled devices possess the ability to digitize light into data. In other words, they offer an easier way to convert light energy from photons into digital images. Okay, so
So basically, digital cameras.
something to that extent. I think digital cameras were out, but the Lorad Corporation picked up the idea as a new idea for how to scan female patients for breast cancer. And allows super sensitive sensors that allow the Hubble to gather more details and structures and events in space. So rather than taking a large biopsy or sample tissue from patients, the CCD provides a greater detail when pinpointing areas of concern in the human body. As a result, women can undergo less invasive, lower cost procedures when compared to other techniques. Thank you, NASA. Water
Thanks.
filters. Oh, water
Ooh,
filters.
That's a big one.
Sorry, Flint, Michigan, you don't get those because everything's stupid.
Wait,
Bruh.
what? What?
Did you not hear what happened? You didn't hear what
I know about Flint, Michigan. What was that about? Them not getting water filters? What the hell?
they still don't have clean water, according to what's going on.
Jesus Christ! How long has that been going on?
I
5
don't
years
know.
At this point.
5 years. Oh my god.
I think I could be wrong. You know me and time have no sense of date, no sense of time.
I don't know when
Yeah.
the last report I read on it was, but it was like, it's like, yeah, they still don't have clean water. The EPA is fucking things up, and it's just like, no one's taking responsibility, and it's just like, hey, this is stupid.
It's the biggest shit show that I've ever heard of. Good lord.
Hashtag first world country.
Yeah.
And
It
it
was-
started in 2014, so it's almost 4 years.
Oh my god. Yeah. Wow.
Well, do you see any recent information on it? Like, did they finally get it, or are they just kind of like still fucked?
Let's see. The last report
My
I
God.
see here is as of April 8th. Flint
Mhm.
water crisis. It's just Flint water crisis fast facts. Yeah, let's see. April. No more free bottled water for Flint residents. April 7th,
What?
2018.
What?
They had to import water through bottles because the tap water was it was undrinkable.
Yeah, I know. That makes sense, but like no more. Wow. Talk about corporate interest. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
My god.
September 9th, and the Wikipedia has something on this. Let's see, 2018. Yeah, there are reports. And let's see, as of October 5th, Elon Musk donated almost $500,000 to Flint School System to pay for the UV filtration devices in all 14 schools.
Elon Musk. Okay.
Yes. So, sorry. Let's see. September 28th, a report by the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services say that the Guinness Country Health Department failed to help 85% of children diagnosed with high blood lead levels in 2016.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's still going as of October 5th.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes.
Elon Musk shipped over a ton of machinery to filter the water and stuff. So
Yeah, I recall something of that. Yeah. That's a
Man, this guy.
This is a fucking disgrace, all of it. Jesus Christ.
yep.
Man, this guy is a mixed bag as far as I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He wanted like a mini submarine to help those children in forgot where exactly to like, get them out of that little cave they got stuck when the flood came in.
Was
Yeah,
it Taiwan?
he didn't
Yes, I
want
can't
one.
remember right now.
He didn't want one. He
Hmm.
sent one.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. He did that. All right. Then
He caught a lot of flack for that because the hubris to think that he knows better than all of the experts at the site,
Mhm.
I
which
don't.
kind of get.
Yeah, at the same time though, it's like it's an attempt to help. Like, but people are just like, oh, it's obviously a publicity stunt. It's like, okay, but then he
Jesus
does.
Christ.
Then he does nothing, and then he gets insulted for it. Like
Yeah.
I've talked to someone who's like, oh yeah,
There's-
Bill Gates is garbage. I'm like, Bill Gates has donated millions and millions of dollars to charity. He is
Mhm.
dedicated to getting clean drinkable water to third world countries and has helped funded all
Mhm.
this kind of stuff. And when he dies, all
Out
of his money's
out
going
of
to
his own
charity.
pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when he passes, all of his money goes to charity. It's like, yeah, but he's still a scumbag. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, fuck
whatever,
off.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's no pleasing these dickbags. Jesus Christ.
I mean, don't corporations and etc. do donations because then they get exceeded from taxes or some shit.
He's not a
Yeah,
corporation.
tax
he's,
exemptions.
he's not
Yeah,
a
there you have
corporation.
it.
He doesn't work with Microsoft anymore. He's
No.
like, and it's not like you don't get exempt from taxes. You can write it off on your taxes. So like, if I donate,
Right.
if I donate a shirt, if I donate a bunch of clothes to charity, I can write that off my taxes. Like, I donated shirts, and then the government's like, okay, good job. You get a little bit of a tax write off.
Yeah, bit of a tax break.
Maybe he's
And-
not working for Microsoft and he's not a corporation, but he still has a shitload of money.
Yeah.
What is wrong with
He donates a lot of it.
what's wrong with having a lot of money? I'm just curious on this.
Oh, I don't know. The economy is fucked.
How is
That's-
that his fault?
Yeah, you're putting the
Uh,
blame on one guy versus like all the rich people
corporation
who
that
fuck
doesn't
things
pay
over. Like,
taxes.
I wasn't
Here.
saying that he's the only one who's doing this shit.
but he didn't do anything. If you want someone to blame, I could tell you who exactly to blame. The people who had who fucked over the entire fucked over Europe and America with the
Housing crisis.
yes, the housing and mortgage crisis. They lied about a bunch of land being like really good and affordable, and it didn't exist or wasn't real. So those people who
It
fucked
didn't
everyone out.
exist or wasn't real.
Well, okay, sorry, it didn't exist or it wasn't really good land. Like it wasn't something you could build
Yeah.
on easily. So
Yeah.
those people who actively maliciously lied, those are the people who I would be like, yeah, you know what? The guy who didn't have anything to do with it, I'd probably blame not him and blame the people who were actual dickholes.
Also, freaking Facebook and Amazon and whoever else is not paying taxes.
Yeah, those
Ah,
guys
yeah.
are all also on my shit list.
Who else isn't paying taxes? EA,
Mm-hmm.
Activision, Ubisoft. Basically, are they a AAA game developer? They're not paying taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Triple A.
Triple A. Yeah,
I am
pretty much.
convinced Jim cannot physically say AAA like
like regularly anymore.
yeah.
Well, it's like GG Man Lives who manages to say shit every time perfectly.
Mm-hmm. I really like this
Yeah.
channel.
I haven't really been watching him because I've been not really buying many games as of late.
Me either, but I like his videos either way.
No, it's true, but I try to avoid the temptation because, like, right now, I want Soldier of Fortune on good old games, but I'm just gonna like
Yep.
gonna hold off for a sale. Because like I could get the game next time my brother-in-law comes in, because he has the game that I gave him, the actual disc. But I think I'd want one that's got all compatibility up, because for some reason the mods vanished the moment the compatibility mods vanished the moment it went on GOG.
Huh. Odd.
And Activision had reportedly sent out some like cease and desist letters. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wait, that game
Yeah,
is
well,
owned by
that-
Activision?
Yes, it was published by Activision.
Published. Right.
Mm,
There we go.
back in the day.
Yeah, it's made by Raven Studios.
Yes.
My man.
There's so many men. One
I didn't say main
could
man,
be-
they're just my men, okay? Not main
I
man,
know.
my
I
men.
know. I
You're
know. I
saying-
wasn't saying that.
So they're hanging outside of the greasy circle. I got it.
Greasy.
I mean, they're on the benches, they're waiting their turn.
Yeah, outside of the greasy circle.
Just give it
I
time.
love how he's slowly, reluctantly coming to terms with it. It's like, oh,
it's like
it's greasy and it's round, all right. Okay.
it's a very
Everyone gets a turn. Everyone gets a turn.
it's a very it's a very homoerotic UFC. Instead of stepping into the octagon, you step into the greasy circle.
Oh my.
It's just awful.
This is why. Yeah, I probably should have verified. Trademarked. It's like WWE, but very sexual.
Oh Christ on a cracker! Oh my god!
That's the best strawberry jam ever was.
Everything's stupid all the time.
But everyone gets a turn, nonetheless.
Everyone gets a turn in the greasy circle.
Whether they like it or not.
Yo, you're up next. Aw, man.
Don't
So
worry, there's plenty of cookies and juice after.
it's also it's kidnapping the greasy circle. I just want to like understand where we're coming from here. I mean, like
Well, I
it's
mean,
a
they're free
men
to go once they're done.
when they're done. Oh, so it's
Oh.
oh my indeed. So
When they're done.
there's all kinds of
In the
messages being
greasy
flung around here.
When they're done in the greasy circle.
So what I've come to understand is if I open my door and suddenly there's a bag over my head, I'm being abducted, and all of a sudden I'm sliding around on the floor, I'm going to have to wait till someone is done enjoying themselves before I can leave. So this is not a circle
Yes.
I want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get used to it.
No, I don't want to get used to it.
But I don't wanna.
I don't want to.
I don't want to be part of it.
Don't worry, only the first 5 minutes hurt, and then you kind of start enjoying it.
No, that's not how it works.
Greasy circle.
Now that is where I will fight you.
You're gonna tell me my own sexual orientation doesn't count whether I'm being when it comes to being violated? Do tell me.
I mean, have you ever tried it?
Have you ever tried a greasy circle?
Exactly. Don't kick it till you try it.
Have I tried being fornicated? No, because it doesn't fucking appeal.
Have you tried it though?
I don't need to try it to. This is a dumb conversation. I'm moving this the fuck on.
Bruh, now you're being hypocritical. You're knocking something you never had.
No,
For
because
example,
you're
I
break.
can't knock BDSM because I never had it. How would I know if I don't like
Oh
it?
my
I gotta try
god.
it.
No, I could tell you.
But that logic, you should try gay sex before you go like, well, I'm not gay. How would you
Oh,
know?
that's a good idea, actually.
It's
What?
pretty easy to tell if you're not into, a sexual orientation. You go, does that guy getting railed look like fun? Fuck no.
It may not look like it, but is it though?
No, it is not.
But how would I know?
Go-
Appearance
go-
is misleading.
Does it turn you on? Yes or no?
Okay, go get an enema and report back to us.
I think last time I had, I think the only time I had an enema when I was 5.
I'll be right
We
back
are
with
not-
that.
We are not.
I'll
We are
take
not
drink.
getting
I'll
a
leave.
history
Be right
lesson of
back.
your enema.
Let me know when the topic's done.
God damn it! What the fuck?
I don't
What
know.
is the stream today? Jesus.
Isn't it always like this? Me saying
No.
something stupid and then trying to follow it up with
No.
stupid shit. And
It's
then
never
just
did-
becomes a
it's-
train wreck.
It's never this retarded. Come on.
Yes, it was. Remember that one time I dissed Brad Pitt? No, what was it? Who was it?
What the? What?
I made a diss track. I think it was who the hell was it? I
You
forgot.
did not make a diss track ever.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I never did. I wish I could sing so I could make a diss track. That'd be cool.
You just have to rap. I mean, yeah,
But I'm
just
white.
rap hardy hard. So is Eminem,
Yeah, but
and
he
so
has
is
a lot of-
iDubbbz. So is Boy in a Band.
That's
See
actually
what
a
he
good
did
point.
there?
I didn't know iDubbbz rapped.
He made one diss track for this douche tuber Rice
Oh
Gum.
yeah, I remember now. I remember. Yeah, I did see that video.
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
that was
yeah, yeah.
great. That was so
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good.
Maybe I
Hmm.
could give it a.
Hi. Are we done with
Hi.
Are we done talking about fornicating underage people with,
You're not underage.
what?
And yeah, and we're talking about diss tracks now. And how can I English? I need water, and I'm out of water. Okay, so now
How
fuck
to
the idea.
English?
Yes, Google.
Go get some water. I'll cover for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about diss tracks and how I cannot rap because I'm white.
I just told you. So is Eminem.
I know, but
You're out of
Hmm.
excuses, quite literally.
yes, I have a few excuses.
You
Hold
could-
on, I'll think of someone in a second.
Oh boy. Yes, I have
Also,
some excuses. Just let me think one up.
Also,
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Green is was a rapper, as I forced
Wow.
Lou to find out.
In the broadest sense, yes.
Who that?
Tom Green? You don't know who Tom Green is?
Maybe I do, but under a different meme. Give me a sec. Google.
A different meme?
I know
What?
memes. I don't know names. Okay.
You don't know anything.
I know stuff but under different names and tags. Or I know shit, but then I forget about shit because I don't practice that shit or I'm not too interested in that stuff, you know? And oh yeah, Tom Green. Yeah, I know this guy. He has
Yeah,
a nice
you-
beard.
Hold on. I'm gonna educate you.
Don't forget, my
oh,
brain
boy.
is a pinball machine. I am 1 minute there, the other moment I'm on the other fucking side of the planet.
Okay, yeah, just click on that and watch at least a minute of it.
Oh boy.
Let me mute the desktop real quick. Oh wait, fuck. Where's my OBS? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So
I'm
Lou,
gonna-
how are the kids?
The kids are fine.
Wait, you're married?
No. And I don't have kids. Fuck you.
What about your OCs?
What?
What about your OCs?
I don't have. I guess I do have an OC. I
Several.
just fucking hate the term. Oh, it's original. The character. Do not steal.
Your children if you don't like the term OC.
I agree with
I like
Motzi.
the term children even less. What the fuck?
I agree with Motzi. This
Well,
is
you
why
can
she
call them
sleep.
little shits then.
I said
Holy
I
shit,
agree.
this is catchy.
I agree with
Aw.
Motzi. You should sleep more.
Yes.
Sleep properly, rather.
I sleep 12 hours a day. How properly can I get?
More regularly than 12 hours a day. My God,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that if I tried.
I mean, normally it's 6, but then I hit the snooze button, then I'm like, 5 more minutes. That was it.
So yeah, really, that video I sent you, that's Tom Green rapping.
It's catchy as fuck. I love it.
Oh god. Oh no. What have you done?
Well, I mean, I gotta go. Bye.
See ya.
But yeah, that will take me years of practice in order to like get as good as Tom Green here.
Jesus Christ.
I'll need to practice because if I'm gonna make a diss track, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah, but you're not gonna make a diss track in Tom Green style. Oh.
Well, not Tom Green style, but I get the proper idea of how to do a proper diss track, how to properly rap. That is, you know.
Then again, that would kind of be awesome.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure by that time I'll have someone to actually diss.
Like a fucking early 90s rap style diss track.
Oh yeah.
Drop the beat.
That's so-
Drop the beat. Cheeky, freaky, dee, ee, 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 ee. And then go right back to the beat. There you go. That's how you do it.
Featuring MC Hammer.
Oh my.
Is he still a thing? He's still around.
No, he's a preacher somewhere.
What?
He's a
What?
preacher. Yes.
Get
Did you
out.
not know?
What?
MC
No.
Hammer is now a preacher.
Get out of town. What?
He is a preacher.
Citation needed.
Yeah, citation
Oh.
needed. I'm a little confused.
Okay, MC Hammer, preacher. Google. Educate these mofos.
Priest. Right?
Let me see.
Oh my god, he is.
Told you.
Huh.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
He's one of my favorite rappers back from the days.
Are you kidding me?
I'm confused. Isn't he supposed to be like every other rapper who just becomes an actor and stuff?
Nope,
Yeah.
he went the path of the Lord.
I was about to say something a lot more horrible than that. I'm glad I stopped myself.
Don't you glad I interrupted you?
Don't
No.
you glad?
No, no, don't you glad, man.
Don't you glad, boy?
Yeah. He went bankrupt at some point, and then I think that's where he turned to God.
Oh,
Dear
God.
God, I need money.
So is he like Nicolas Cage and is like trying to pay off tax evasion? I'm not kidding that about Nicolas Cage. He's
I
apparently
know.
like doing a lot of shitty movies to get the tax man off his ass.
I
Okay.
know, he's broke as fuck.
Oh god, Nicolas Cage, you fucking lunatic. Well, Nicolas Cage or oh no wait no the guy who played Blade, he just straight up went to jail for tax evasion. Oops,
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
that's his name. I'm shit with names. I'm amazed I remember Nicolas Cage, but all I have to do is remember one of the psychopathic looks he's ever put on his face and just go, ah, there he is.
Yeah,
Nicolas
there he is.
Cage.
Yeah, that's Nick Cage, alright. Ah, he's a national treasure. Hardy hard.
Get out. Pack up your things and leave. And you can't just walk in backwards and say you're leaving. No, I mean get out. Get the fuck out. You're done.
Yeah, there we go. Now, how MC Hammer landed in a 9 million pounds of debt, went bankrupt, and became a pastor.
Tax evasion.
Let's see. MC Hammer invented probably the most dance-worthy tune ever, but he hasn't had quite as much luck with money. The Can't Touch This hitmaker is among a selected group of famous faces who have spent every last penny of their cash. Now, let me just skip all this shit. Yeah, he bought a lot of stuff, bought a house, a shitload of cars. Let's see. After MC Hammer lived in this really prestigious property for 6 years, the property was sold for a mere $3 million. On top of this, so this means that Millionaire Hammer had been earning the song Went to James.
I like
Oh, yeah,
Rolly's
something about
machine
Rick
gun
James.
skipping thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. On top of that, what he was also sued for infringement of copyright, which was settled out in court. The claimant, Rick James, was the credited and so composer of Can't Touch This. Yeah, because they had like the same melody instrumental thing.
Rick James, bitch.
Wait,
Yep.
Rick James, as in the skit from Chappelle Show? Rick James?
Yeah. Also,
The Rick James?
yep. The guy who also kidnapped several people on the same day.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, he got kidnapped. He kidnapped several like people to like a sex dungeon or some shit.
What?
Yes.
Rick
And the same day,
James.
Rick James. He did like several kidnappings in one fucking day.
I don't know anything about him except that of the.
Sex orgy or some shit. I can't remember the exact details.
I know
Fuck.
nothing about Rick James other than the Chappelle Show skit. which cannot be uttered in this stream.
I
And
got that from the Game Grumps, so don't go.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
and he, I don't. Do we have a light topic? A light one. You know, a little bit.
I'm not done. Okay, so he turned to church and became a pastor. Oh, wait, once he filed for bankruptcy in the mid-90s, Hammer claimed he'd got his priorities in the wrong order and changed his ways significantly. He turned to the church and became a pastor and presided over the wedding of Motley Crue's Vince Neil, as well as presenting his own show, MC Hammer and Friends, as a preacher.
That is interesting. That is so
Indeed.
very interesting.
I just
let's
slid
see,
everyone a
what-
private joke.
Yeah.
But by
Hardy
20
har.
Yeah, but by 2011, he started becoming interested in business again, specifically tech business, and even tried to launch his own version of Google.
What?
Yes, he
Oh
did.
wow.
Wire
delusion
Do
on
had
this
the
guy.
Wire Do had the tagline "Search once and see what's related," but never got to lunch.
Well, duh.
It was also in
How would a program
2011
go to lunch?
I have no idea.
You're
But
fired.
it also in 10/11 that Hammer declared he had finally paid back the taxman after reports claimed he still owed them around £500,000. He tweeted, "I
Oh.
paid them already and kept my receipt, stamped by a U.S. federal judge." Okay, so let's see. The interview in 9 years said
U.S. federal judge, but in British pounds, unless it's just
It's a British newspaper.
Okay, gotcha. I'd still think that they would
the
say
inter-
dollars, but whatever.
Yeah, because this is Metro.uk I'm reading from. Okay, so the intervening
Hmm.
years have seen him performing with Gangnam Style's Psy and turning up a glitzy event now and again.
Huh.
Apparently
Interesting.
he's pretty tight with Kanye West now, as he was at the
Oh,
premiere.
boy.
Moving
last
swiftly
night.
along.
Oh yeah,
Moving
that's right,
swiftly
the
along.
whole
Just-
the whole choice thing. Let me see.
What?
And that's pretty much it. He's kind of a preacher, but he's still kind of on the showbiz on the sidelines, though.
So,
Huh.
so
Wait, what?
On a lighter topic.
Mike, what the fuck?
Well,
How is this a joke?
Did
Google.
you?
What?
You just said he became a priest. Think about that really hard, and then read the joke again. Thank you. Lighter
You
topic.
son of
So-
a bitch.
Yes. So Geo.
Oh, now you want to go into a lighter
Jesus
topic.
Christ, Relicious.
He just dropped a nuke on us.
I feel like I'm in like one of those really mini cars trying to nudge us like like an 18-wheeler. I'm like, come on, just move, just jumping over. Yerk. So
Yeah.
Geo
Same,
came over
dude,
the other day. Geo came over and he's like, you have to play Mega Man 11. I'm like, I have the demo on my Switch and I really sucked at it and it was bad. It's like, no, but you're gonna play like the full version. It's gonna be great. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play the full version. So, what level do you recommend me to play? Oh, Blockman, the one that's in the demo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, play that one. So in front of 3 other
Okay.
people, I played Mega Man 11, did fucking abysmally, and looked over at Gio once I finally beat the boss and said, "Thank you for letting me play the demo on the PC, but on the PC
Yeah.
instead. Is there anything else you want me to do? Oh yeah, you can try another level." God!
Geo.
And yes,
I really
I'm
love
The
it.
guy, but damn, he can be so daft at times.
he's like, you just gotta try it. I'm like, Gio, I tried the demo 11 times. Like, it's
You
on the
just
Switch.
watched me. Yeah, you literally just watched me try and
I'm like-
fail.
I'm like, dude, I get it. It's this whole, like, you gotta get good to play Mega Man thing. I totally get that. It makes sense. But you know what? I just am not into precision platformers.
Yeah.
The more freedom of movement you have, the more happier I am. That's why I like Crash Bandicoot 2 better, because you have a slide,
Mhm.
you have a crouch jump, you got like all these like, little moves that just make it a little bit more, fun.
Flexible. Yeah.
I kept falling down. I think I fell in the same hole 6 times in this one spot because it's like there's tons of conveyor belts all around you, and on top of that, there's giant bricks falling from the ceiling. So you're trying to
Ooh.
platform around and use those. You could also use a time stop mechanic to try to get all the way up this tall room. So every time I would just get nudged, I'd fall down, and there was a hole right in the middle of the floor on a conveyor belt, and I'm like, my brain goes, just wall jump. And then as soon as I fall in the hole, I'm like, oh, right. This isn't Mega Man X. God
Mhm.
cocking. Damn it.
It's hard to time travel.
What?
Thank you, Doc
Time
Brown.
travel.
No,
Because he was playing Mega Man 11, but was last game he was playing X, the series
Okay.
that was like in the future.
fine.
He
Oh.
went back where the mechanics did not exist.
He brought it around. He made sense in some kind of very roundabout way.
Hey.
That is so weird. I'm so confused that Relicious actually made sense for me.
I have played and gotten through a few, not like I haven't gotten through all the games, but like I beat a few bosses in other Mega Man games. Like I just am not good at it, and like it just stresses me out. Like I want like movement abilities. Like Mario's got like running, and then the cape, and then like even then he's got like a fireball, and then like later on he gets a fucking wall jump. It's like hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I count his ability to jump off of a Goomba, you know, like higher. I count that as a nice mobility option.
Yeah.
Bounce pad.
Sure.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
No.
such a dick sometimes.
I'm gonna piss in your coffee, motherfucker.
I don't drink coffee. The joke is on you, my friend.
Well, I didn't
could
say you
test
had to
that for you.
drink it. I'm gonna fucking throw it in your face.
Now that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different topic. Yes.
That's a whole different fetish. I mean, topic.
Pretty sure it is somewhere. I mean, if
wouldn't
bread
doubt it.
stomping is a fetish, I wouldn't be surprised if getting coffee.
Moving swiftly along.
Gotta swift fast.
I'm going to get this 18-wheeler to move. I know I'm on a bicycle, but motherfucker, this bike is going to move. This goddamn 18-wheeler.
The idea that you can get this thing moving fills you with determination.
Fucking shoot me. Do I get a
Um,
badge of like, you know, determined to fucking move this shit?
And I was about to say, we would shoot you, but you're the American here.
Yeah, we don't have any guns.
Yeah,
You see-
our guns were taken away years ago.
You say that, but I'm the only one here. Wait, no, I'm not the only one. You haven't fired a gun, have you really?
I don't know. There was this one time when I was 5.
Again with the. What else have you done with that? You were 5. I filled out a fixed rate mortgage when I was 5 years old.
There was this one time I discovered gunpowder at the age of 5. That got pretty messy pretty fast.
That is not a
That's not
gun.
firing a gun.
That
I mean, it was
nothing.
close. No, there was this one time
Okay,
when
no.
I was-
Lou, let him. I want to hear the story about the time he was 5 years old and had gunpowder that somehow relates to gun. I need to hear
No,
this.
that was
for
totally
my
different story. I fired a gun when I was 5 when we were on this field trip to the police station.
I don't understand anymore. Who gives a fucking gun to a 5-year-old? What is happening?
Yeah, that day I was banned from ever handling guns ever.
Oh my god, what happened?
Officer down. 5-year-old is armed and dangerous.
I was only a flesh wound to the foot. He's fine.
I don't believe you on that one.
At least I didn't shoot him a few inches higher. Then he would be like, you know, not able to have any offspring.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
did you seriously shoot a police officer by
No,
accident?
of course I'm not. I'm talking shit right now.
Well, feed us something
I'm
here. 'Cause
I'm never sure with you. That's the problem.
I know it's-
True story. I once fired a gun when we was on a field trip on a police station at fucking paper targets thing. That was fun. That's it. End of story. No
Okay,
one
so-
got shot. No one got hurt. I over-exaggerated the story for comedic effect.
Okay, well,
Okay.
what
I
I'm
was
sitting
thinking
here
comedy
saying,
shit posting.
like, I know Lou has fired a gun, but what about Rolly? Because see,
Several.
you're saying like I'm the one who'd do the shooting. I haven't fired a gun once. I have a airsoft gun that's never even been fired. My friend gave it to me. I have some Nerf guns. Other than that, no, I have no interest.
But yes, there was a time I did fire a gun.
Cool.
And that was the last time he was ever allowed in the police station.
I mean, I'm still allowed to visit the dogs though.
No. No, you are not.
Just no.
Can I visit the dogs? Fucking no. Okay, I'm leaving. Next week. Hey, can I visit the dogs? We said no.
And freaking Steve comes up from behind. Hey, the dogs do need some practice. Just give them that armor, you know. Oh yeah, you're right. You know, tackling down criminals.
Fired a duck hunt gun when I was 5. Are you referring
Oh yeah,
to
the gun.
Are you referring
Yeah,
to
the
the
game.
zapper or just, you know, an actual duck hunting tool?
Tool.
That's what they call it in America. They don't call it weaponry. They call it tools.
Yes, it's a tool.
Hey,
So
Bernie
that's how you
Online.
build democracy.
Hey, Bernie Online. We're talking about firing guns. Have you ever fired a gun in your life? Apparently, I'm the only one. Oh no, the zapper. Okay, so me and Mozi are the only ones who have not fired a actual gun.
Fucking hippies.
Listen, I'm just not a I'm not a good American. I haven't fired a gun.
Yeah, you are the worst.
I don't like hot dogs, so
Gasper.
mm-hmm.
You are legit the worst American that ever American.
He's a socialist. He's our brother. One of us. One of us.
Don't say that too loud. I know there's plenty of people on a specific party that might mount my fucking head just for the accusation alone. It's just like, hey, did you hear? Someone said something.
Gasps in democracy.
Kill him.
But yeah, I remember the zapper. My daddy did have one of those. And it ruined our TV. Holy shit. It had these weird,
Ow.
colorful spots on the sides.
That.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Our TV was just not really helpful for the TV. Not healthy.
Hold on, Rolly. I'm sorry. I know you hate hearing this line, but that's not how it works.
But it did. I'm not shitting you. I had a zapper. I played a shitload of Duck Hunt, and somehow it actually didn't damage
Oh,
the
God.
TV, but we had these weird, colorful stains on the edges of the screen.
That probably wasn't the Zapper's
It's
fault.
it's
I
unrelated
don't know
because
what it was, but that's what happened after what I did.
okay. Let me explain to you how the zapper works, and you can tell me what you think. The zapper works by this. The zapper has a light sensor in it that sees a light on the TV and tells the NES whether or not you hit it. Does that sound like it's actually interacting with your TV?
Dude, I had a Dandy. It was not a legit Nintendo console. I don't know what that shit was made of.
Lou, help me.
I
Lou, help.
understand the mechanic, but what if the bootleggers had a different sort of thing going on that
Do
actually
you-
damaged the TV? How would you know?
That could actually be a case. Like, I don't know. But then again, it's a CR. It was probably a CRT back then, so they don't typically get dead pixels.
Well, it was not dead pixels. It was freaking color stains. It was like a rainbow of. It was a stain of rainbows on the edge of the screen.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh, you know what
Yeah,
he?
that's
You know what
I'm
that?
saying. The color
No, no.
stains on the edge of the screen.
You know what that was then? That was probably magnetic interference, and you needed to degauss your TV.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that could have been a thing. But back then, yeah, that could have been a thing. Now that I think about it.
Which
But
wait,
then we were not tech savvy at the time at all, so we thought it
Did-
was the freaking zapper.
did TVs have degaussings? I know monitors did, but I don't know if the TVs actually did.
I don't think they did
I
because we
don't
had an
know.
up button, we had inputs for audio, and we had some ports on the back, but we did not have any buttons that would do that shit at all. There were no
Did it
other
look
buttons but the volume.
anything- Hang on. Did it look anything like this?
I can't wait to see this image.
Hold on.
Like,
Ooh,
notice
yes.
that the bright spot in the corner.
Yeah, it was just like that. Just like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
that
like
has absolutely nothing to do with the zapper. I think you just noticed something was going on, probably because you were staring at your
Yeah.
TV, you know, for a longer period of time at that point.
Well, not
Um,
really. I mean, my father was staring at the TV for the most time, and we only noticed that shit after I was like playing hours and hours of Duck Hunt.
Well, I'm assuming that's because you're not really looking at a lot of moving images compared to like TV, because I know you said your dad likes to watch a lot of TV. So that
Yep.
compared to Duck Hunt, which is a lot of static images, and you're looking at one field, yada
Mhm.
yada.
Well, whatever it was back then, it was a thing. But yeah, Duck Hunt was fun.
See, like, forgive me for using the word. This kind of thing triggers my brain a little bit because like I had borrowed my dad's computer one day for a little LAN session with friends who wanted to play Diablo. So I borrowed his computer, gave it back, and he had to reinstall Windows for some reason, and I told him to back up his data. So he didn't. He backed up a bunch of shortcuts, and then he blamed Diablo for, he's like, it's probably that game that screwed everything up. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I heard that as well. A couple times.
I hear you.
There's so many of these, like, it was more than 90s, I guess. It was like, games are bad for the TV because
game.
Yeah, games are bad for the TV because it does this and that. It's like very few instances is like that. By the way, I'm hearing that noise again, Lou.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It just cropped up now.
Out of nowhere. But yeah, I hear you.
Certainly there.
Still?
Yep.
All right, let me check this out again. Be right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say something else about the Zapper. But yeah, back then I was 5 years old. We had no internet. We're cavemen. We were still like learning of the beautiful world of capitalism and everything and the rest of the world had to offer because the wall finally came down and shit started pouring in.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was bootleg or not.
The video game discussion was responsible for the noise. It is true. It heard the fact that there's an NES going on, and it's just like,
it's
nope.
a dandy. Thank you very much.
Dandy, whatever. A dandy NES.
Yep, that was the bootleg version of the NES. A D&D.
I got to play a little Duck Hunt, but I never owned a NES or bootleg. So the only light gun games I played were House of the Dead on the Dreamcast, and shit, I forgot the name of the other game. It was another light gun game. How about you guys in chat? Did you guys play any light gun games that you want to share besides Duck Hunt?
Oh, there was this other one. I forgot what it was called. It was about you just shoot cowboys popping out of nowhere. There was a similar game that had like a standoff. We had to shoot the cowboy as soon as he pulls out his gun. I forgot what the name was, but it was like really miniature.
I think I know what the first game you're talking about was. Maybe. Was it Lethal Enforcers 2?
No. It was just cowboys. It was like an arcade sort of Donkey Kong feel to it. You had it was like a hold on, let me look up the screenshots for this. There was also another game, Adventures of Bayou Billy. There was a segment where you can either control the cursor, the crosshair with the controller, or use your light gun.
Okay. Oh, I'm hearing that noise, Lou.
Jesus Christ already?
Mm-hmm.
What the
It's
fuck is going on?
very apparent. You just suddenly start hearing.
Oh, what the
Maybe is this what like Gio was talking about? Hearing the microphone getting over something. Oh, that's that's that NES game that was also featured in Back to the Future 2. Wild Gunman.
That was one of the games I had. Yeah, that was one of them. There was a similar one, Hogan's Alley. That was it.
Mm-mm.
There was also another Zapper. It had this douchebag in the game. Since it was a bootleg, I didn't have like the cover or the manual or anything. I just had the cartridge like straight up. Yeah.
All right.
There was also this. If this rings any bells.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Screenshot.
I'm pretty much done. I've been working on something else for the entirety of the last, I don't know, half hour or so. So I'm gonna bow out and check out the recording, see if the sound crops up on my stream as well. If you enjoyed this stream, just consider leaving a like or a subscription or whatever, and check out the comic tomorrow at pmcomic.com. Also follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. The links are down below. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday. See ya.
The quickest bowing out in history. Except
Not
for
really.
except for all the ones that I do where I'm just like, bye.
I need to look this up.
See, now I'm not hearing it, Lou.
Really?
Yeah, now it's gone.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
It's completely gone. Tell you what, let me know if it shows up at all. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stick around a little bit longer.
I can hear the desk move now.
Yeah, that's normal. As I said, please let me know if it shows up again, because if it doesn't, it's probably an OBS issue.
Yuxu, long time no see. How you doing, girl? Shout outs to my main girl Yuxu of Twitch.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hi.
I would say welcome to the greasy circle, but you know that might go over the heads of those who are just joining now.
Yeah, only men are allowed in the greasy circle.
No, women are allowed as well. We are an equal
No,
circle.
No.
Like I said, everyone gets a turn. Everyone, even your dog.
Ew, fucking
Jesus Christmas.
Jiminy crikey.
Oh my God, Rolly.
And
Well, you-
yes, Yuxu, I do stream.
Can you excuse yourself to the bathroom and just smack yourself across the face once or twice for me?
I got that appointed in a few hours. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not talking about that appointment. I'm talking just like I want you to feel pain for a minute because you've hurt my feelings.
Like I said, I'll have that in a few hours. Don't worry about it. Row time is in a few hours, okay? Right now I'm streaming hours.
I have no words for this.
Well, how do I come up with this shit? I have no idea.
How are you
Nobody
allowed
does.
to stream? How is Mr. Twitch, the owner of Twitch, not come down and just be like, I'm sorry, you could have... Just go like, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to stream on this platform anymore. You're,
Yeah. Get out of here.
you're just a bit too, I don't know.
Weird.
And he just rolls his hand, just goes, insert a racist thing here or something that gets me more popular views. I don't know, and then just shuts the stream down.
Now Twitch comes up and and I'm like, oh look, Jake Paul's streaming. What?
You mean Logan Paul?
Whatever. They're both the same to me.
Mr. Picard would happily accept him still. Wow.
Picardo does what Twitch does not. Damn, it does not translate as well as Nintendo what Sega does.
No, Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah,
Mr.
exactly.
Bra-
Same thing with Picardo and Twitch.
The cow says moo. Mr. Picardo says,
Yeah, Twitch is not capitalizing on this opportunity, so... But Picardo is.
opportunity, he says.
Well, duh.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
What are you WTFing LOL BBQ? Oh, is this
Lol.
one?
Oh my god, share it on the stream, bot.
Oh
Share it
my
on the stream.
God.
This is beautiful.
That's okay. All right. You know what? Fine. Yeah, fine. Fine. You win. Have one internet,
I was about to say.
Yay!
Haven't heard that meme in a while.
but you don't
One
get a
internet.
second one.
Also, I just noticed the swords in your comic, Mike. They look a lot of like your Kadachi claws.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, what?
What?
Just
No,
shut up.
they
Will.
really do. I'm
Shut
sorry,
up.
but they do.
Shut up. God damn it.
Sort of, kind of.
I'm going to look this up right now because I'm gonna be very upset if I accidentally entirely copied. Dual Swords Monster Hunter World.
Of course, Monster Hunter.
Oh, cry me a river, so I can sail a boat on it, and just rub them all over me like, these tears,
Yeah, rub them on my nips.
Oh, good lord.
All right, you're not allowed on my thing. Okay, they are similar. They are similar, but they are
Right.
not. They're not copied. They are. They are.
I'm not saying they're the same. I said they look a lot like it.
Wait, where are the Kadachi
They
ones?
remind me of it.
The ones with the fur. 'Cause, that's where
Yes.
I did go. I was like, okay, I want the fur like that because I think that was a cool thing. But where are those swords? Maybe they're slightly different. No, I mean it's similar.
Sorta, kinda, yeah.
There you go. I'll link it. That's how confident I am. I ain't hiding nothing.
So I stream on multiple platforms. I do this. I got this thing called Restream. I can stream on both YouTube, Picardo, and Twitch at the same time.
And you could stream to more platforms still.
Yeah, more than just 3. But these are the platforms I'm on, and So yes, I can terrorize people on 3 platforms simultaneously.
Oh boy, let's go stream on Facebook. Anyone?
Except for that one.
Anyone?
Oh boy.
Anyone? No.
How thrilling.
Why is everyone leaving? Guys, Facebook, man. It's a book with a face. Come on.
Yeah.
I would rather actually paint my face with a color of any paint, smack it against the book, and find that more entertaining than ever fucking go back on Facebook.
Right. Be right back. I'm just checking out something.
Okay. But yes. Yes, there is a device, Yuxu, that lets you stream on multiple platforms, and it is fucking amazing. It's called Restream. It is amazing. Check it out, girl. You can conquer multiple platforms simultaneously.
Oh,
same time, with no cost for your performance on your PC or anything. It doesn't take performance on the PC or anything, does it? No? Maybe?
It does. Did I get your
It does?
Gecko video? What? Oh, Restream? No. OBS does.
Oh, yeah. On Restream, yeah, no problem. No problem streaming on a shitload of platforms as much as you want.
Mostly commented on your link. Oh, sorry, I don't check Facebook terribly often. Gecko birthday party WebM. Oh dear. What is this going to be? Oh, I gotta turn off the audio.
Yes.
I've seen this before, but with like Yoshi noises. But I have not seen that. I'm just gonna link it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just linking it to Lou and everyone.
You know what? I just noticed something.
What's that?
Like, I just noticed that the audio of you two guys did not get picked up at all on the stream, so I must have looked like a raving madman.
Wow, that's glorious.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really have been doing that.
Upset.
I can't imagine why. I have to watch this video again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Lou. I can't help but laugh at this fucking.
Oh, that's why you were so loud in the first place. My god.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. What?
That's why you guys were so loud in the first place. What the fuck?
We were loud. What?
Yeah, you were quite loud on my end, like, which kind of confused me a bit.
So how can we be both loud and not heard? What am I missing here?
Because I have yours. I have my Discord signal hardware wired to a different cable,
Oh, okay.
and that's because I've been adding an additional fan to my PC, so I had to unplug everything, plug everything back in again, and I think that messed something up? Question mark? I don't know.
This is what fussing gets you, Lou. I told you.
Also, I just noticed, Lou, you sound like you're pouring sand every time you speak.
God damn it!
Yes,
that
it does.
hissing noise. I just noticed that.
A hissing noise?
Yeah, it's like you're pouring sand every time you speak.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, my lungs hurt. Thanks, Mozi. Thanks for the abuse, your fucking gecko army. I have to watch it one more time. I'm sorry, I'm watching it again. I'm doing it. That's fucking... That's fucking great.
Wait, okay. Let me start a little experiment.
Sorry, God.
The hissing is still there, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me try something.
Oh yeah, that is pretty prevalent. I just tuned in a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is is it still here now?
Yes.
Still, okay. Okay.
And anytime you so just give me a direct message and I'll find a time to like teach you the beauty that is Clip Studio Paint.
More people need
And
to
I
get
will
on
teach
that.
you all the secrets. Also, I will teach you about our Lord and Savior, the Vector Layer.
Mm.
I've been really considering making a YouTube video talking about why you should be using the vector layer in certain things, but I just know that I'm really shit at explaining things, and I'm just like, I'm waiting for people to be like, well, actually, you know, it's just it's garbage.
Well, guess what else is garbage? Yo, waifu! Ew!
Ah!
Shut down, bitch! I can play hardball too, you know.
Your waifu is no good.
I am so fucking confused.
Your wife was a trap.
Oh, God.
No, she's a little trap. She's a fucking mimic.
Oh, mimics are even worse.
Indeed.
You're like, oh man, I'm gonna get a nice sword and shield out of this treasure chest. Oh my God, there's teeth and there's teeth and a tongue in here.
Oh, hold on. I got a meme for that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was this server. Let's see. I think it was shit post.
Sorry, I'm turning my air
Let's see,
conditioner around. I'm sweating.
start. Oh damn it! It was my main girl's birthday today. Shit.
I'm hoping the air conditioner isn't too loud, but I'm really sweating. I held it as long as I could, guys. I apologize.
No worries.
Oh my God. Yoshi's one is brilliant, Motsu, by the way. If I didn't say anything on that. That was the one that I saw first, and that was pretty good. But I think I prefer the party hat one because it's just so. It's just a perfect visual gag. For my Gecko's next birthday, I want to get her a little party hat. I'm annoyed because my brother's girlfriend copied that idea because I said that a while ago. She got a party hat for their Black Throat monitor, which is, you know, a much larger lizard. It's like, God damn it, that was my idea. Not that, you know, someone else obviously hasn't done or anything. Oh wait, let me see if I can find that one picture.
What? Your ad block has been updated. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a Google image of that. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. No! Google, you dumb fuck. Did I misspell purse? Give me a sec. No, that's how you spell purse.
Oh, I'll look at it again.
No, that's not it. It looks too stupid.
I did not notice that, Motsi. That is... Oh my goodness. Oh my God, this is the video that just keeps on giving. Oh my God, it's so good! Lou, if you haven't seen it yet, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'll
maybe
look
say
it up
that.
real quick. Just let me...
I do love the
I am-
picture. Sometimes I like to put candy on my gecko, and then he hates me.
I'm so confused.
No, I caught it. Motsi,
No,
I caught it.
I
It's a good time.
know. I'm confused as to why I've got audio problems all of a sudden. Confused and annoyed.
Is your microphone hooked up via a audio cable or a USB cable?
Audio cable. Regular fucking XLR.
Oh, an XLR. Okay. I was gonna say if it's like a headphone jack kind of thing, try rotating it slightly. That might help, but you can't rotate an XLR.
Rotate an XLR.
I know. I worked.
I know that you know.
I know that you know. Anyway. Fucking little gecko with that goddamn little hat. It's fucking brilliant. See, I wish I could have both my geckos in one tank, but they don't you know, one's a male, one's a female. I don't want them having kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they do, I'm gonna have to like just take handfuls of their babies and throw at passersby, going geckos.
That's a glorious visual that I've got in my head now.
Fucking geckos! Oh my god, geckos! Ah!
It's raining geckos from out of the sky. Geckos.
No,
No reason to ask why.
No, it's raining geckos from this guy over here.
Fucking hell!
Sorry.
I can't find that fucking picture. What
Which-
was it? Was it an NSFW channel?
Great. You know it's quality.
Fuck! There was someone sent me an image of a purse that was looking like a literal mimic out of fucking Dark Souls. It was glorious. Fuck, well, I'll find it later.
what-
And let's see. Yuxu said, I stopped using OBS. I moved to Streamlabs OBS. What?
Yeah, it's
Streamlabs has its own software?
yeah, Streamlabs does have a OBS
Mm-hmm.
clone thingy.
It's not a clone. It's like their own. It's like their own version of OBS, and I personally found it a bit limiting.
Yeah, I
But,
didn't like it
you
too
know,
much.
Yeah, me either. Like
I liked it at first,
It doesn't
but
have
the-
studio mode. I can't use custom. I mean, at least I couldn't find it. I can't use custom transitions, all of that shit. Yeah, whatever.
Really, is that it?
I have no idea. I've never used it.
No, really, is that
No,
the picture that I
that's
just said?
right.
Is that the thing that you're talking about?
Give me a second. Take a look at nope, it was much cooler than this. Way cooler. This looks like a fucking knockout plushie. I'm talking. That was a legit, well-designed fucking mimic, scary-looking motherfucker. Hell, nope, nowhere near close as that. You haven't followed me. What the fuck? Yeah, Yuxu, what is wrong with you? I thought we were friends.
I thought we were palsy wowsies.
Yeah, BFFs. I even made friendship bracelets. How could you? Nah, I'm just messing with you, girl. It's all good. It's all good. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow.
I'm the offend.
I am Canadian, and I find this. No, wait. I am offensive, and I find this. Fuck! I butchered it. I butchered it like a professional butcher butchers fucking. Yeah, fuck, whatever. I love chicken.
By the way, my heritage is Canadian. I find that very offensive. Just kidding. Us Canadians are
Sorry
very
about that.
proud people.
Sorry about that.
Right, I'm gonna bow out just to see if I can fix these audio issues because they're driving me up a wall.
Same.
Good luck.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
I'll see
Oh.
you on Monday. Bye.
Okay. Take
By that
care.
you mean you'll see me on Discord tomorrow morning.
And no, Yuxu, I am not Canadian. I wish I was though.
Right.
Actually, no,
Really?
not really.
No, I have the Canadian lineage.
Yeah, Mike is somewhat Canadian. I am wishing I was Canadian.
I'm a massive mutt of different countries, apparently. When I found this out, I'm like, wait, how many? Oh my god.
Let me see. I was looking for fucking not Obi-Watch. I was looking for fucking. I was looking for
Obi-Watch?
fucking. Shut up. I was looking for Overwatch streamers, and I was like, oh, you look like fun. Ease. I thank Overwatch for all my current friends that I have. That game, because this led me to discover many great communities. I was thinking of OBS and Overwatch, and I was like, Obi-Watch, fucking hell, brain.
Help me, Obi-Watch. You're our only hope. Oh, Mozi's also partially Canadian, apparently.
Oh, nice. That would explain a lot.
And what would that explain?
How cool she is.
Does she just, like, have tons of maple syrup in her purse? Does she,
No, she's just cool, like a Canadian.
does she really like hockey?
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
What? I like hockey. Hockey's great.
I like the boxing part of hockey.
Hockey
they
is
still
like
do
the only sport that I could tolerate watching because it's like constant action instead of just like just garbage. I don't know.
Yeah, also I'm still kind of interested in learning Finnish. Kind of. Trying to. I mean, I'm torn between German and Finnish. I want to learn both of them. Although at least the very basic. Just for the funsies. Well, German more for business, Finnish more for fun. I'd be like, you know, walk up to in a bar. I walk up to a lady like, "Hey, girl, I know how to speak Finnish."
There's so many puns.
Saatana päkälä vittu. Boom.
I'm sure there's tons of Finnish puns that you can do. Sorry to finish early.
Remember that 100 people, 100 million speak German, so it might be helpful. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm still polishing that catchphrase. Saatana. Päkälä vittu. I'm learning, one step at a time. It all takes years of practice, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what you want to try, you'll never, like, be good right off the bat. You gotta have patience and persistence. So... In my case, I just need to find the time.
I wish I had
Guess I'm
patience for a
constantly-
language, but I just don't. I tried. I'm too fidgety.
Mike for
Oh.
fidget spinner confirmed.
I actually want to try a fidget spinner because it sounds like something that you could sit there and kind of like, you know, not lose your mind while you're sitting there trying to, you know, having to do something tedious.
I hear you. Let's see. But Finnish is top 3 hardest languages, and Finland is top 1 in many things. What are the things that Finland is top of? I'm not 100% aware right now. I know they got the best education. One of the best educations, anyway. As far as I know.
There's that one savant guy who managed to learn Icelandic in like a week. And spoke it fluently with an accent and everything.
Oh. Fancy. No, in German because it's hot. Well, that's true. That's true. German is pretty damn hot. I wonder if that's why I'm watching a lot of German porn lately.
Oh god. I thought we were off the porn topic.
And we went full circle, boy. We went full circle.
I'm not going back to the greasy circle. I already told you.
Now you're going back into the
No,
big boy.
it's not happening.
It's your turn.
No, I have a fucking Sega Genesis. I'm beating everyone in the face with it.
Awesome. That means your Genesis can also join the circle.
No.
There you go. Whee!
No. Everyone gets clubbed with it. I'm gonna swing it over my head like a mace.
Well, I mean, it's a no hold bars, was it? No hold bars?
No hold
It's
bar.
free for all. Deathmatch. Just knock yourself out, or the others, actually. I mean, you can still knock yourself out if you're into that. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm judging. I'm judging harshly.
I'm the judge here.
Oh, damn it. Why the hell did I do
This is my fucking greasy circle.
I accidentally gave a character
Jeez, Zoe.
claws, and... Yeah, when... Even Mozi's fucking waving her finger at it, it's just like, come on. You're bad and should feel bad.
I know I'm bad, but I don't really feel too bad because I just had an Oreo.
Well, excuse me.
You are excused from whatever you are excusing yourself from. Yeah, no wonder I've been a total whore for German words, really. Nice. But yes, German is on one of the things I do want to learn eventually. Fräulein Flugzeug.
God damn it.
Krankenhaus.
Krankenwagen!
Schmetterling.
My German is beyond limited.
Mein Leben. Motor kaputt.
I want Lou to watch Hellsing Ultimate just so he can hear Japanese try and speak German.
Oh god.
Because it's so awkward.
Mein Vater ist im Krankenhaus. Well, you got the basics down. Now just fill the gaps. I'm working on it. But yeah, right now I'm trying to get the feel for the language. Like, I've been watching a lot of movies I've seen before, like Asterix and Obelix, for example. There's like a lot of those movies dubbed in German. They're on YouTube. So I've been having those on repeat, on like in the background, so I can like get the feel for how to pronounce certain things. You know?
I don't know much about Asterix and Obelix.
Obelix.
Yeah, that's strictly a European thing. But I did find out that it has one of the most impressive Game Boy Advance games in terms of visuals. Because
Really?
it's fully fucking 3D on like GBA.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me look that up for you.
I know it started as a comic, then they made several animated movies and live-action movies, which were pretty okay, actually. I mainly watched like the animated movies. I want to watch animation. I don't really like the whole live-action thing, but it is well made done. It is well made done. I'm not saying the movie's bad. It is actually well made done because it's not Hollywood. They still make. They still do comics? I thought they stopped back in the freaking 90s. Holy shit! And a movie next year. How am I not aware of this? What the fuck?
I cannot believe this is a Game Boy game, a Game Boy Advance game. Like,
What?
this is done by like these two really talented developers who managed to get a 3D driver game on this. But like, to me, this is more impressive. This like looks like imagine if they had like gotten their hands on Crash Bandicoot. They could have like made it like legit.
Holy shit! That's amazing. That's Game Boy Advanced.
Yeah. The characters are sprites, but the world is all polygons and software.
Dude, this is fucking amazing. I
There's
actually
a-
want to emulate this shit now.
There's a lot of texture distortion, but like it's still amazing.
Well, you gotta sacrifice something to get, but still, the fact that they made a 3D game on a Game Boy Advanced. Holy shit! Well, it's kind of 3D, but yeah, it's still pretty amazing in terms of graphics. I looked up at the upcoming movies today, and I saw when I was amused. There will be a knockoff Lego movie, which is Barbie. Oh god, they still make Barbie stuff. I mean, I know the
course.
doll's still going, but freaking shows. Well, then again, makes sense. They do need to freaking promote that shit. Get kids involved in modern capitalism, and annoy the hell out of their parents.
Oh god, I want to throw up. God damn it.
Why? What's up?
No, I was scrolling through a list. There's like a bunch of Switch game deals, and I just saw this game that I really like on there, but it's a really, really lazy and bad port.
Of what?
Flashback.
Flashback. Sounds familiar. Oh,
It's-
wait.
It's a step platformer on the Genesis, Super Nintendo, Amiga, and DOS, and Sega CD.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that game, to be honest.
It's
I was
a,
thinking
it's
of
a,
Flashpoint.
hold on, I'll link you a video to it. It's a very, very impressive game. It's just that
Okay.
it's gotten no love after the fact. It's become like they made a really shitty remake by Ubisoft, really bad.
Final Fleet, welcome to the rock and roll stream. The stream with two idiots minus Lou.
Indeed.
No wait, what was our stream name without Lou? It was I forgot.
The rock and roll stream.
Yes, but no, that we had a different tagline as well. And yes, 3 weeks have passed and still no was at art because I detest that meme for several reasons. One,
What?
it is not gender bend because it's Peach with horns and a tail. This meme makes no sense. I mean, okay, real talk. I don't get this thing because one, it's not Bowser, it's just Peach with fucking horns and a tail and red hair. How
Some
did
of
she
them.
become fuckable all of a sudden now is beyond me. Like, you could have done that like fucking years ago and only like, no, fuck this meme, fuck it. I'll only do it if people pay me. I'll
I
only do it
think
if it's a commission because I
the-
need money.
some of them are pretty good. I linked you to one that was pretty good. By the
Yes,
way,
you did. Okay, the art is fine. It's just the noise from all this fucking thing just is irritating.
well, you can do it when it's not popular anymore, and then you can brag about.
Well, it's
you know,
already dead. People now moving on to the moth waifu and the lamp meme.
I hate moths, so that one can just burn in a fire.
Well, now you know how I feel about Bowsette. But yes,
Well,
I will do
that was-
Bowsette art, but only if people pay me. That's it.
That didn't ruin your fucking pantry and like $80 worth of food.
It ruined my porn on my feed.
Oh god! Just check the game that I showed you. Just
I
check
did. It's amazing. Don't ride the hype train, just ride the nope train. Exactly. I ride my own vehicle. I don't need no bandwagons. I got my own band and my own wagon with blackjack and hookers. Well, minus hookers, but we do have blackjack.
I did a Bowsette picture and I had fun with it.
Yeah, it was a good piece. It was a very nice piece.
I'd like to try another one, but make it more reptilian and fun.
Like freaking Jolly Jack did.
I'm
I'm
I don't-
Birdie.
I don't know about that extreme. There's hold on. Let me show. I'll link you privately so I can just have less spam going on in there.
Okay, dokie.
As soon as I find another song to listen to, because there we go. Hold on, where is this folder? Okay, I found it. I might have sent this already, but I'll do it anyway. Whoop.
I've been doing nothing but painting this little wee flower here all stream. With black and white. You know, I think I might actually make a series out of this, to be honest. I feel like this could be really fun. Black and white paintings, just nothing but black and white paintings. Because these ones are really easy to illustrate and very fun. There's like, you just gotta get the shade and the shapes right. And everything else is just a matter of, well, nothing actually. Just get the shading right and boom. It's already pretty as fuck.
I gotta edit those manga-inspired Skyline pages I did, because I don't think it's gonna print very good.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. I saw this one.
I love that one.
Didn't Geo do this? No, it's not. It's Geo style. Sorry.
That's
It
funny that
has
you
the
mentioned that. It
same-
does have a look, yeah.
Well, it's probably the colors and the shades. Probably it has that vibe to it. That's why I figured. No, wait, that's not Geo's, but it does have that feel to it,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Who this
like it.
bitch?
But yeah,
It's fucking good. Yeah, I think I'd... Well, you saw the Naga picture that I did. I'd probably go with like something like that, where like,
Yes.
you know, you could see like the scales and shit. That'd be a lot of
yeah.
fun.
indeed. Yeah, I could totally see you doing that. It would be amazing. Very amazing.
You are too kind. Different music.
Hmm.
There we go.
Did I show you the pic that I did with Studio Paint Drawing? I don't think you did, Yuxu, but do feel free to share the links in the chat. Share your art, because that's what Religious Gallery is all about, but that's something we have not been doing because I've not been streaming as much. Because there are some things I'm like, I need to focus on. If I stream, I need to multitask. And if I multitask, I'm not going to get shit done because I'm not very good at multitasking. Because my brain is a pinball machine of pinballs. It's just pinball and a pinball. Woo!
That's exactly why I don't do the actual drawing on stream, 'cause I just start getting really anxious, and I'm just like, nope, and I can't, like, I lose, like, the thoughts of, like, basic composition and shit, and shit
Wait,
just
what?
gets weird. What?
No, Yuxu says, can I give it to you in disc? What do you mean in disc? As in send me over an actual CD? What?
Discord.
More stress in streaming, more serious work. It's not that it's stressful to stream, it's just that I'm not very good at doing two things because I'm on stream, I gotta interact with the audience, I gotta provide some kind of entertainment and all that shit. And yes, Discord. Okay, send it over to me. No, you can send it anywhere. Discord, just chat, share your art. Just flash yourself, girl. I'm well, not that actually sounded wrong. Don't quote me on that. Anyway,
Really, breathe. Get some water. Actually, no. You get up. Go get water.
now I am painting, and it's amazing. I'm
get
in the zone.
water.
I got a boner.
Get water. I'll get Motzi to make you get water.
No.
Motzi, sick him.
No. No. Bruh, what the fuck?
She's gonna get you on the hydration train, motherfucker.
I don't think I will not walk over there. You don't have to. I'm flying over to you. In about a month. Oh shit! In about a month. I need to get myself a tracksuit and an actual suit.
Suka.
Well, less Suka and more, hey, how you doing? I like that I am here and I am showing you respect by dressing up really nicely because I appreciate you people for letting me be here. You know, get
So-
the proper attire. People don't care, but it's still nice to show respect and that you care that you're here.
So, what you're saying is, hello, then pelvic thrust. Suka.
No, first it's hello, shake your hands, and then let us do squatting. And then I do the squat and break out the bag of sunflower seeds. That's how you do it. You say Suka if you see fucking Vadim, bled. I got water next to me for like 3 hours and I still have not taken a sip. Final, come on.
Rolly,
Have a
go
hydration.
get water. I can
No.
hold the stream.
No, I must illustrate.
You can come
I
back
actually
and do
can't
that right
walk
now.
'cause my legs are... Yeah, plus Moti is too tired from walking. I sent it to you. Okay, let me take a look at the Discord. Discord, I'm seeing a message. And it does not... Oh, damn, girl! That's amazing.
Mostly, I
That
think
is fucking amazing.
I think we need to resort to guilting him out.
You can't! I have no shame, for I have done much worse sins in the past. There is
You're-
nothing that can top it.
You're making your mother worry. Okay. By not
She's
drink-
always worried, regardless of what I do in life.
I know, but now she's worrying more because now you're sacrificing hydration, which would take a couple seconds to get. You know,
Bro,
for
I
just a couple lunch.
sacrificed my sanity.
Yeah, but you can't
Well, actually,
like
I never had any sanity, but
you can't
know.
like die from lack of sanity. You could die from lack of water though.
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Hydration bot is having a electronic stroke right now. He's just like
I don't have a hydration. I don't have a hydration bar, but I really feel like I should install one.
you have a physical one made of meat telling you right now. 2 of them.
I can install a hydration bot, and I will call it the squat bot. It has been 1 hour since your last squat.
Jesus Christ.
You need to get off your fucking chair, comrade. Get some vodka from Freeze and do some squatting for at least 5 minutes.
Suka.
Do not shame other country. You fucking uneducated asshole. I'll let you know, comrade, hydration, that I have finished 12 years of school instead of 10. I could have easily left, but I did not. So, fuck you, I am educated. I know how to read, I know how to write, and I know how to squat.
This song is a little grating.
I had no idea what the hell I was going with that joke.
I don't know either. That's why I just kind of veered off and was like, you know what? I need another song.
Yes, also I speak several languages. How many people these days can speak several languages? Like more than 2, that is. By several, I mean.
I know 2 languages: good English and bad English.
Lol. So
Sorry,
you'll worry
Bruce
my
Willis
parents.
gets
Oh yeah, that's right. Your parents do know my existence, but they have not seen me. But still, that
Stab, get a cup of water.
fine. Fuck you then. When was the last time you've done anything in 3D? Let me see. The last thing I did in 3D was like actually earlier this morning. Not morning, but evening. I was like improving upon one of my 3D mannequins for like reference images and shit. You know, make it a bit more articulated and a bit more realistic, kinda, in terms of body proportions. I think I did quite a very good job there, I think. Let me show you, actually, real quick before I... let me just turn on Blender real quick. And, yeah, the only thing I did was, like, freaking mannequins to help me with freaking anatomy and such. Because it really helps me freaking blaze through the freaking sketch if I'm illustrating characters.
420
Just
blaze it.
that too. Because I'm basically making my own photo reference is what I'm saying. It's fucking a big time saver. And I got so much work to do. These things are fucking amazing. You know, it's like in the old days, but instead of actually hiring a real life photo model and getting props, I can just model everything in 3D. I can even manipulate light. Hold on a sec. There we go. Oh yeah, right, you can't see it. Let me switch my monitors, and I can do this in my stream. Whoop! Check out this transition that I did myself on fucking Sony Vegas. Yep, I did it myself. But yes, this is my latest 3D thing that I have done. Check out them booty. Yeah, boy, look at that. Look at that. I completely articulated. Also, the boobs and butt is also detachable and resizable. Whoop. 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 It is perfect. Well, perfect enough for me. Anyway. Yes. We religious galleries are always trying to improve upon things. All sorts of things, whether it's cooking, squatting, 3D modeling, or freaking animation. I'm always trying to do something whenever I have like time. Yes. Extra thick. Well, I mean, I can make her extra thick. Hold on. Let me see now. I can take these two. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I can make a little bit like this, and then I can take these. Hold on. All right, I got those attached to a different bone. Let me just take these, and whoop. Yeah, it's a little bit over excessive, but yeah. What I really like about the Blender and modeling for like 3D, you can actually like manipulate some of the modelings. Like if you need something like over exaggerate, you just need like a few moves of your cursor and shit, and boom, you got yourself. You got yourself Donkey Kong right over here. You remember the Donkey Kong mode in video games? That was like an unlockable or a cheat code, where you have like big heads and a tiny body.
I never ever liked that.
I always found it hilarious.
I'm not a person who enjoyed like any cheats really. The only one I could
really
think
a cheat
of.
that would give you an advantage. It was just the visual thing.
No, I know, but like, I didn't cheat like really for like anything. I think the only thing I can remember cheating on was like in Sonic 1, I put the level select code in just because like, you know, I beat the game a billion times. Like I want to go to Spring Yard Zone and hear that funky ass music.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this is the last thing I was working in 3D.
God, what cheat codes did I use? I just can't remember anything that was like big that I cheated with. Cause I just hate cheating.
That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. We can have like a sun source over here. Let me just move it to the side. Move it a little bit over here. Change the world color to say a little bit darker, and boom, we got some light sources going on here. Look at this shit. I have the power! And then later on, it's only a matter of like adding a few more blocks for like a chair or something to like emulate a table so I can get the perspective just right. Yeah, 3D models are like a savior when it comes to character illustrations. I've been blazing through character illustrations lately. Just because of like a little help.
Speaking of success
I mean, if I
and
need
shit.
something, if I need something extremely specific, like a really specific angle.
Speaking
then
of
yes,
success
these
and everything,
things are
congratulations, by the way, on getting your art on Steam.
My what?
Your art on Steam, because of Spike's game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yes, our latest video game, Gravity Spin, is now on Steam for only. I forgot the price. Give me a second. I'll just shamelessly promote this tweet here in chat because I've been working on a game. Well, not the game, but I did some art for a cool game. That's like Metroid. Those who fans of Metroid might actually find this actually fun because I played the game to like see what this whole thing's about to get like the idea of what I want to illustrate. And it's pretty cool, but fair warning though, this is not newcomer friendly. You gotta have some kind of experience in Metroid in order to like know the game, how to play it, because this is basically a Metroid clone. But still pretty well done, I'd say. I mean, I liked it, but then again, I am easily amused. Anyway, I'm not very good at promoting, am I? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was showing off this 3D model that I did recently. But yes, I am doing stuff in 3D, bitch.
The 3Ds.
And yes, and back to transition back to art. Yes, close Blender because resources. It takes a lot of resources. The Blender does. Well, when I'm rendering shit. Let's see now. Yes, we are currently shading a flower. I decided I'll just. I didn't want to do anything today. Nothing too serious, but I should be going back in commission soon. It's just that I fucked up my sleep so bad. It's not funny. I've been sleeping for fucking 12 hours a day. That is not normal. That is not cool. I really need to fix that somehow. I mean, I just need to get my ass up early, but I always hit the snooze a few times, and then I just fucking smack the freaking alarm clock out of the freaking table into a billion pieces on the floor, and then just continue snoring. And then I wake up like late when the sun's coming down. I'm like, shit.
I think the only time I slept for 12 hours, and I can't even say if I did it consecutively, in one shot, was when I had mono. I was really sick. Mono basically just drains you of all your energy. You're just tired all the time. There's nothing. You're not getting anything done if you have mono. There's different severities of it. Like, some people can get mono and it's just like a cold, so just like a whatever thing. I had mono so fucking bad, like I couldn't do shit.
Ooh, feels bad, man.
It's actually why I didn't finish. Well, it's one of the reasons I didn't finish college, because I was attending college and all of a sudden I was in the classroom, like I just like started like shaking my head. I'm like, oh my god, why am I so tired? I got up, left the room after like a little bit, and like called home like I need someone to pick me up. I feel fucking horrible and weird. Didn't go well.
Oof. Well, at least that's behind now.
Yeah. Also, if you want to lose weight, mono. God fucking damn it.
Oof.
I think
Probably
my
not
dad.
this way, though.
No, my dad had it too, and he vanished on my mom for a while. Like, when they were dating, like, this is ages ago. He vanished for a while, and she just thought, oh, guess, you found someone else or something. That sucks. But then, like, he showed up like 2 weeks later, 20 pounds lighter, and it was like, who the hell? Oh my god. It's like, yeah, long story short, I, got sick.
Damn, son.
Remember, kids, don't do mono.
Not even once.
Really, really like to finish at least this one page before the stream's done.
I don't know for how long I'll be streaming. I'm really invested into this little piece. I wanted to like leave it just as like a noodle, kind of like a sketch, because the noodles look good. But I figured, let's actually make it a bit more polished, just a wee bit. And by a wee bit, I mean I'm gonna give it as much detail as possible.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's how it starts. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna doodle. Oh, let me just, maybe add a little color to it. 4 hours later, shoot me.
No, don't shoot me just yet. I need to make this perfect. Then you can shoot me.
No, don't shoot him.
And then, as I finished that for the first piece, no wait, I got an idea for an even better piece. You shoot me a bit later, okay? Come next week after lunch, all right?
This is not a wabbit season, duck season thing, goddammit.
It's not. It's I must make this perfect. Come back later, okay? And it just keeps getting postponed and postponed.
This is not a wabbit season, duck season, goddammit.
When you're finally like, you know what, I'm done. Just shoot me. And then the guy pulls the trigger, almost pulls the trigger. No, wait! I got an idea. Come back in a few hours.
Then he just shoots you. He just shoots you in the legs and leaves.
Nah, it just fucking give up. Like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just shoot myself. This guy can't make up his mind. In anything.
Speaking of games, I did see that you were playing Shantae.
Oh yeah, I decided to go back and play some Shantae. Just felt like it.
Which one? I didn't see which one. Was it Half Genie Hero or?
Yes, the Half Genie Hero.
Okay, you gotta get to Pirate's Curse. That one's way more fun.
I know, but I'm
in
like,
my mind.
Yeah. I already bought so many games that I'm still like not getting to play because, well, I'm kind of like not burned out in Overwatch, but I feel like trying something else now. I mean, now we got the Overwatch is now having a Halloween event, and I already got the skin I really wanted. So I'm like, you know, fuck it, the event could be over right now. I don't care. Like right off the bat, I logged in, I got my free loot box for the event, and right off the bat, I got the fucking Sombra Bright skin. I'm like, fuck the Papa Kaplan bless. You know what? You know what? The event could be done. I got what I wanted. I got the only. Well, I also want the Moira Banshee skin, but I can just fucking buy it because I already like saved up 11K of freaking in-game credits because I missed the fucking summer event. So, you know, I could just buy that shit and be done with the event.
Speaking of
Play
an event,
something else.
there's a Halloween event going on in Monster Hunter. It's fucking crazy. Where the
Of
hell?
course it is. Everyone's having a Halloween event right now. Everyone
but
and
you
their
can-
mothers.
I think you'd like it because you can get cute pumpkin outfits.
I don't want a pumpkin outfit. I want candy.
Bubblegum and taffy. Skip to the sweet shop with my sweetheart Sandy.
Got some money now. I'm her sugar daddy. I forgot the lyrics, but I know the song.
Of course you do.
Yeah, because I hang out at Jim's streams. The pumpkin guy. Yeah. That's their outro song. Then they play Lindsay Sterling's Electric Daisy. That's also a really good song. I really want to get around to illustrating Jermaine. Fucking love her. Socially awkward, adorable, cute design. Hates people. Has a pet squirrel. God damn.
God, people. Ugh.
I mean, she's not people. She is Jermaine. Fuck people. I want to speak to individuals. But yeah, I'll get to her. I mean, she is on my waifu list, but her numbers has not come up yet.
I dropped 2 screenshots in your Discord, by the way.
Screenshots. What's up?
I don't really like the costume too much, but
I
got it.
Shit. That's all right.
I'm not a fan of it. I only put it on because my friend wanted to take a photo together.
Lol.
It's like, fine, I'll put it on. My God.
Freaking Monster World yearbook.
See, he was mad that I didn't want to get the armor, but I was like, wait, I got a costume that can go over my armor. He's like, no, you have to take a photo with me. I'm like, oh, fucking damn it. I don't like the costume. He's got a cooler one. He's got like a skeleton outfit. The girl's got a pumpkin outfit. So the pig.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
I'm gonna drop that in chat.
I'll be right back in a second.
Yeah, get the water, goddammit. I think I forgot. My pig got a costume. Monster Hunter's been a ton of fun. Every time I catch a monster, I make sure to take a photo of it next to it with my pig. It's the most awkward of trophy photos. I'm aware of Rolly's Twitch chat. You guys can't see the picture that I'm talking about. I linked it in Picardo where we're both streaming. But you're not missing anything, so don't worry about it. Let me get this to look right. Let's see if he comes back and he hasn't gotten his water, I'm gonna have strong words for him. Oh damn it! I didn't color in. Oh crap! How did I screw that up? I entirely missed coloring a character. Whoops. That is certainly what happens when you rush. There we go. I really did forget how hard it is to carry solo since you're effectively just talking to yourself. Especially since I haven't Let's Played in a long time. Well, I was going to Let's Play Alien Isolation, but I wound up screwing something up and we'll have to try again next time. I have such mixed feelings on playing horror games. It's fun, but my goodness. You couldn't do what, Mozi? Carry a stream when, your partners, have to go handle something? Yeah, I can see it. I'm getting pretty anxious right now, but I'm just gonna go off on the idea that there is someone, in fact, watching, which you are, so I'm not exactly talking to myself. There is someone in the room.
And I am back. What did I miss?
I was just talking about how weird it is to talk to yourself on a stream.
No, it's not. I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah, I know, but you're a pinball machine, so your brain doesn't have the capacity for the anxiety of going, oh my god, I'm talking to nothing.
You're talking to God.
What does guaranteed overnight delivery have to do with anything?
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. You're damn right you did.
You're hoping it will arrive soon.
Yes.
Talking solo or listening while opening some peanuts. Ooh, I would like some peanuts.
I'm allergic, so I'm just gagging internally.
Yuxu! Are you still here, girl?
Probably not. She had to listen to me talk for God knows how long. Are you kidding me? She's probably just like, oh my god, Alt F4, where is it? Where are those two keys?
That just reminds me of a little conversation we had about nuts.
These nuts.
Another reason why Mike is a bad American. Lol. Wait, why is he a bad American?
Peanuts are kind of a staple of some American stuff, I guess. I think specifically at like baseball games, you get, you know, hot dogs, peanuts, and soda, or I guess an expensive overpriced beer.
And Final's still alive! Yay! Everyone is here.
Nice.
The entire gang. Good grief, I have no idea what I want to do with the sleeve.
Zoink, Scoop! Like, the gang's all here!
Oh, good grief. But yeah, I don't know if I can like tell the story if you ugh. I want to make sure that Yuxu is okay with me like telling this little story. I'm not sure if she can even remember it because it was like a really brief one-liner.
Just don't tell it if you don't feel comfortable. It's simple as that.
I mean, I'm feeling comfortable. I just want to make sure that Yuxu is okay with that because it is suggestive, is what I'm saying.
Well,
because you know we were talking about nuts.
these nuts.
Hey. It's 2018, ladies and gentlemen. We're still making these nuts memes. Good lord.
I just avoid talking about anything like that unless I'm asking a question.
Indeed. A couple of days ago, I got rickrolled.
Oh,
Suggestive
God.
nuts, boy. Indeed. I forgot, I was like visiting this one website about something. And it led me to a fucking Rick Astley video. I'm like, God fucking damn it. 2018, I got Rickrolled.
Yeah, someone rickrolled me. They're like, okay, I'm not gonna be posting art here anymore. You can find, you know, this art here, and my NSFW artwork here. I'm like, this person doesn't do NSFW art. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Click on it, and then, you know, was it rickrolled? I'm like, oh, okay, so I was right. They don't do any NSFW art, and I was stupid for even assuming that they did something like that.
Boom. Get wrecked.
I was just confused. I'm just like, wait, I've been following you for a while now. I don't remember any of that. It's not that I'm against it. I'm just confused. So, I mean, there's been a couple of artists where I'm like, oh wow, this person's got, you know, really good stuff. I'll follow them. Then, like, you know, I log on to you know, the site, and then all of a sudden it's just like, here's a girl with a dick. I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh, they draw fan art sometimes, but they mostly draw porn. Oh. Oops.
Damn, son.
That's what I get for not looking at the rest of the goddamn gallery. I already told you what the artist is.
I can't remember, but I think I remember something vaguely. But yeah, I totally know the feeling.
It was Live for the Funk or something. Does that sound familiar?
My memory is so bad right now, but I get the idea.
Hope so. I don't want to sound crazy.
Relatable.
Oh shit, damn it. I didn't deliver a package, and I probably should before it gets too late, because otherwise then the box is going to be filled. But I want to finish this picture.
No, the box is more important.
Fuck!
You gotta beat that asshole to the post office.
Yeah, I really fucking do, because I don't want these to be late. Damn it, I might be back later, if you're still streaming, but if not, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. See ya!